Panthers.
Want to learn more about rural America? Watch Creekbox TV.
Right in camera. All right, good evening, everybody. We're here at Donald Tyson Field, Panther Stadium, and we're getting ready for the contest between the Irwin County Indians and the Clinch County Panthers. Opening round of the region play with two of the long-standing rivals and also two of the long-standing favorites to be in the top part of the region standings when it's all over with. With me tonight, to start with, I've got Lee Douglas, the Clinch County head baseball coach. We're going to have a few words with him, talk about some things. Lee, how's everything going this fall with your kids? You got some guys out working out?
Yeah, we've been working out 3 days a week after school. We got about anywhere from 14 to 20 showing up every day, so we're really excited about that.
All right, how many people do you have, players you got coming back from last year, roughly?
13, I think it is. Out of that, we got about 5 or 6 football players.
How many starters you got returning from last year, you think, just judging from last year's team?
8, I think. 8, yeah. Part-time, probably 9.
About 9, okay, well, that's good. That's good to see y'all doing some weight training and some running, conditioning, just trying to get loose and get ready.
Yeah, that heat's no joke right now. I had some boys wilting on me yesterday, which that's part of it. So, but yeah, we've been doing a lot of weightlifting, and we go down the field, let them throw along, and just kind of getting ready.
All right, I noticed y'all have a table set up over here tonight. Y'all got a fundraiser going on, trying to raise a little money for baseball. What are y'all raising money for?
We are selling hats, this year's game hats, and we're selling some other stuff, some other types of hats. It just goes to our general fund so we can afford some things during the season and pay for equipment and whatnot.
Okay. When is how much longer are you going to be doing it for all the home games?
Our sale will end the 28th. Last night the bomb will be against Atco. We'll play at home next.
Okay, so the 28th of this September. Okay, so a couple more weeks and it'll all be wrapped up for this year.
That's right.
Okay.
So if you want a hat, come get it.
When are you going to start? When can you start official practice in the spring?
Martin Luther King Day is our official first day. I think it's like the 16th or 17th of January.
All right, well, Lee's going to have to go. He's upstairs. He's helping with the clock, and also I'm going to tell him we appreciate you coming by, and we're going to have Jeremy Edwards step in. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it. Roll, red, roll.
All right. Got Jeremy Edwards coming in now, Clinch County softball coach, and he long-time coach here and coached a little bit of everything. He's even drives a bus, so he does everything.
That's right.
So, Coach, tell us a little about softball so far.
Right now we're a little over halfway. Not quite where we want to be, but we're getting better. We're 5-10 right now, but I think we've got about 8 ball games left, so we got a good opportunity to get back maybe even and maybe have a shot at making the playoffs. We'll see.
Well, 5-10 kind of sounds misleading because this region perennially puts 2 or 3 teams in the final 8, so this is a pretty tough region for softball, isn't it?
That's right. I think right now in the top 24, there's about 5 or 6 teams out of our region. They're in the top 24. So, Telfair, Wilcox, Lanier, Charlton, they're all Eccles, they're all good. So we compete in a tough region. So, it makes it tough to get some wins, in the win column right there.
Well, your team is pretty young too, isn't it? Aren't you? I don't think you hardly have any senior starters, do you?
That's right. I've got I'm starting 2 seniors, Logan Brown and Kelsey Johns, but I'm starting 5 to 6 sophomores. So we're young, good sophomore players, but they're still learning the game. So we still got a long way to go, but they're getting better.
Your pitching staff is pretty young too, isn't it?
That's right. 2 juniors basically, Madeline Young and Katie James. They're handling pitching duties this year, and the good thing about it is they're getting a lot of experience this year, and they'll be back next year. So they're doing well for me right now.
And when's your next home game?
We play Atco here on Tuesday, and that's going to be a big game. We knocked them off 3-1 in the 7th over there, and I've heard they're gunning for us, so it'll be a big game here Tuesday. I think we play JV 4 and varsity will play at 6.
When is your senior night? Do you know it's coming up pretty quick?
We play Thomasville. I think it is October the 3rd or 4th, and we'll play Thomasville, and it should be a quick one. We only got 3, but you know, I lost Kalia this year to an ACL injury, and then of course Logan and Kelsey. But yeah, we'll do that. I think October 3rd or 4th.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. I know you got to get upstairs. You're kind of doing double duty, helping out upstairs. We wish you good luck the rest of the season. It's good to talk to you.
Hey, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it, man.
I'm going to bring in now somebody who's not part of the staff, but he is an essential part of the staff. Adam is our trainer that comes over from Valdosta Orthopedics, and he tends to our kids, comes every Wednesday, and also he's here every Friday night on the road or home, and it is really good to have somebody with his expertise on the sideline to be able to assess injuries right away and to get these kids immediate care if they need it. Adam, how are we looking as far injury-wise?
Tonight's one of the first times we made it this far in the season, being pretty much injury-free. We got a couple of guys with some nagging stuff, but we're in a good spot.
Okay. Well, that's good to know, because tonight we're going to have all hands on deck. I think tonight conditioning is probably going to be an issue too, because we got a lot of kids going both ways, so we're going to have to be looking for a lot of ways to keep them hydrated.
That's right, especially with guys playing both sides of the ball, getting a lot of reps, and it's hot out here. Cramping could be a big deal later on in the game. We've been working on hydrating and nutrition for a while, so we'll see if it pays off.
Okay, well, that's good. Do we have any kids who are out long-term with anything?
Not right now for this season. We're in a good spot.
Well, that's good. That's good to have. Adam, we appreciate your time. Thank you for having us. All right. Come here, P. John. Oh, I got John Browning. John Browning here.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
He's one of our key members and got a son that plays on offensive line. Drake's had a few issues with injuries, but John's a long-time sponsor, a good friend of mine. And John, what do you think about the game tonight? How do you think it's going to go?
Well, I tell you, if they'll just hold everything together and play like they normally play, Tim, they should be able to come out with a victory. Just don't shoot yourself in the foot. That Lundy's going to come out pretty strong, running hard. But if they're not tackling him up top and just maybe catch him around the ankles and the feet, they should be able to tackle him pretty well.
I think maybe kicking game might be an issue tonight too for us.
Yeah, kicking game. I tell you, special teams is going to be a game changer. So I know I heard the coaches talking in the back that if they're tired and want to get tap out for a play, don't do it on special teams. That's going to be a difference maker.
I think you're right there, because points are always at a premium whenever we play Irwin County, and we can flip the field with a good punter and chance of points with Zach Robbins. You got a new job and took a new job with Coke in Gainesville. How's that going?
But that job in Gainesville is going very well, general manager role. So we're enjoying the Gator country. Had a bad week last week, but we'll come back this week and get a little better.
Yeah, I was down there with that one. That was hard to take. We were about to have to keep from jumping in front of cars after we let that one get away from us.
Yes, sir. It's been a bad taste in our mouth.
Well, maybe we'll get on the board tomorrow with a win over Colorado State. But
yeah, we definitely, that's a must-win game, I can tell you.
Right, okay. Thank you, John. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Good to see you. Thank you.
See if I can't drag Trent Hatton over here.
How you like them facts, man?
Come on. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's my man. I was waiting on Austin. Yeah, come on in here. All right, we got Brother Austin DeLoach, long-time voice of the Panthers on the PA upstairs. Austin, when did you start doing PA?
About 10 years ago. About 10 years. I took a little time off.
Well, here we go. We got his lovely daughter here, senior cheerleader.
Boy, well, all of a sudden we got better looking.
Yeah. I'm glad she came up here.
That's right.
Oh, goodness.
How's everything tonight, Laura?
Everything is going great. I love the atmosphere. I think it's going to be a great game. And if you're not here, you're not anywhere. Go Panthers!
All right. Yeah, that's to say this is there's a different feel in the air tonight for this one.
There is. I went in for the pregame stuff, and that's really what they talked about mostly, was just how different the atmosphere is going to be and making sure the kids have a good time and get up, but that they're able to get back in and focus on the play. I think that's their main concern, because it's going to be hot. It's going to be very hot. I think, boy, I don't know what you think, but I still think that Homerville is better this time than they was this time last year. I mean, I've seen the offense look so much better to me for the fourth game than it has in the last 2 years. It just seems like we're more, we progressed better. We just look like that offense is starting to sink. So I feel good about it. Of course, I'm going to be up there. I'm not going to be out here.
It also seems like last year we had 1 or 2 good running backs. This year we got 4 or 5. Everybody we throw in there just seems to be a potential game breaker.
They do. I mean, you take, Tyler Moorhead, who's just a star in the making. I mean, really. And then, of course, we know about D'Antonio and Tresman. That goes without saying. So there's a lot back there. There's a lot of athletes. I think one of the things that they're concerned about, my understanding, is they don't have anyone that goes both ways. And we have got a team full of guys that go both ways. And so late in the game, that could come tell on us. It's cooling down a little bit, but it's still going to be hot.
Right. I think conditions is going to be a factor. Like you said, we got guys going both ways, and they're big. That Lundy kid, he's a load coming through there. But this game kind of gives you a leg up in the region.
Yeah.
It gives you inside track. So I think also kicking game might be an issue tonight now, because could flip the field for us.
It absolutely could. I mean, you feel good about Stovall punting and Robbins kicking. I mean, we've got something we haven't had in a long time in both of those kids, and I'm sure they do as well. I mean, they're well coached. I mean, you got to give that to them. They are well coached, and so I think we're in for a great game. I still think Homerville pulls this one out, not just because I'm from here, but I feel good about it. I really do, and I don't mind saying that to our listeners tonight. I feel good about it.
Well, after the way we've looked the last 2 weeks, it's pretty easy to feel good because we've run through some pretty good teams. Brooks County is as good as they get. We went through them like what they weren't even there. So.
Well, I remember on the front end of the season thinking, and even telling Wade, I said, man, think about it. If we beat Brooks, Dooley, and tonight pull this off, you got to think how good that is. Even I know Dooley lost their quarterback, but few teams in the state could do that, beat those 3 teams in a row.
That's right. And now it's every week in high school is emotional. After you get an emotional win against Brooks, another emotional win against Dooley, and then tonight, of course, I don't think you have to worry about getting up for tonight just because.
I don't either.
That bunch on the other side's been replaying that video of us dancing on their 50-yard line for that state championship trophy since the day after.
They feel slapped. I mean, they feel like the one who got slapped first, and I think they're going to come out. Our kids seem to me like that they were just focused in there tonight. I mean, there was some hype, but I think that they're focused. They realized that team last year on their field that we really did. We slapped them hard, and so they're going to come out really high. And I think we're going to have to weather a storm. I mean, I don't think it's going to be like anything like last week or Brooks County. I think we're going to have to weather a storm.
I believe you're right. It's the first 5 minutes of a game is emotions.
Yeah.
Raw emotions in high school. You just got to play through that and just kind of settle down and just kind of get in the flow of the game. But this is going to be a different team than we've seen because we've seen teams that throw a little bit. They're just going to line up and hit you in the mouth over and over and over again. Our ends are going to have a handful tonight.
They will have their hands full. And I didn't know this, but I either returned 10 or 11 on defense. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize they had that many who came back. But that, last year I think we scored 20 on them in the state championship. That defense is back. That same defense is back. But I think that I mean, this is just me. I know we had great athletes last year, but I don't even question that this time last year we weren't close to where we are right now. I don't think. So I just think it's going to be a lot better situation than it was last year in the regular season.
Well, if you remember last year during this time, we didn't have Tresman. Tresman was out, and Tresman, he's
and even if
one
he's
in a
not carrying
million.
the ball, you got to account for him. So it's all the way around. If he's on the field, whether he gets it or not, everybody's looking. Several people are looking at him. So we'll see. I'm excited.
Well, not to mention what he does for your team when he's out there. Everybody else gets up and swells
exactly
up,
right.
Because
he's a leader.
He's exactly right.
He is.
We're just fortunate to have him on our side. I'm glad he's in black and red instead of red and white.
I am too. But it'll be fun. Glad Creek Box is carrying it. Boy, you got some good help here.
Yeah. He don't have much to work with, but he's doing the best he can.
And we appreciate everything that Creek Box does, man. It gives everybody an opportunity to see the game, when they couldn't otherwise, from all over the world if they want to. So thank y'all for what you do.
Well, we appreciate you taking time to come speak with us, and we thank everything you do in this community. Have a good evening.
Thank y'all.
All right. See if I can't get Coach Hatton here, the principal, over here for just a minute. Let's see if I can't get him. He's busy talking with the officials for right this second. But like we talked about earlier, this is going to be a heck of a game. Line of scrimmage is going to be key tonight. They're large. Their whole defense is coming back, so it's going to be a monumental job and task to try to control this line of scrimmage. Well, let's see here. Looking around here for folks I can talk to here that's kind of not busy. I was kind of hoping Coach Hatton would be loose right now, but he's tied up talking to the officials, talking about the lightning detector and things like that. I don't think we're going to have an issue with lightning tonight, but still that's something they have to address and have to be sure it's on hand, and he's the game administrator, so if something happens, we've got okay. All right, let's go take a small break for some commercials and sponsors, and we're going to throw it back to the dynamic duo in the trailer of Allen and the mayor.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses is our business. We can help with accounting, tax, and audit services. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We're your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll. Adam will tell you how Burt CPAs can help you.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation. Huddle up. That's right, huddle up at the Huddle House in Homerville and Lakeland before or after the game. And if you can't make it to the game, watch all the live action here at the Huddle House. Remember, Huddle Houses of Homerville and Lakeland have a full menu with something for everyone, with prices that can't be beat. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 24 hours per day, Huddle House is a game-winning recipe for the entire family. Yep. Go Clinch County Panthers. Go Lanier County Bulldogs. And don't forget, huddle up at the Huddle House.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Donald Tyson Field. We're here at Clinch County to see the biggest game of the state. According to the Atlanta Constitution this week, Tom, it is Clinch County Panthers versus the.
Okay.
Yeah, you moved.
Okay.
All right, I'm sitting. And you see the crowd; they're still coming in. Tom, there's going to be a big crowd here.
Yeah,
tonight.
big crowd. I heard that. I think our school system pre-sold 500 tickets today.
Man, that's and they're still in line out there, and they're just. We were standing out back, and people rolling in. You know, the winner of this game has went on to win the region title, I think, the last 5 years, and there's never been a consecutive back-to-back team to beat the other team
2 times in a row.
That, you know, since 10. So, and the series is tied 21-21 and 1. So, pretty evenly matched. Irwin's coming in a little bit hungry. The Panthers, the Indians scalped the Panthers over in Osceola last year and jumped out and won the region title. The Panthers fought back, had a rematch, and that's when we had the snowstorm in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
And then we ended up going to
Irwin County, and it was cold. It was freezing cold there.
It was, and that's what high school football is supposed to be played, you know, like that. And
well, I don't know if it's quite that cold, Alan. It was. I remember I was wrapped up in. I went back to the truck and got Emily scarves and hoodies and all kinds of stuff we were wearing. It was cold.
Man, Coach Dixon's been excited all week. You can tell when he's walking and his hands are kind of turned in a little bit. That means he's focused.
Yes.
So he's ready to get this game started, and I think all the other coaches are as well. I want to give a shout out to my oldest daughter, Skylar and David. We got through with the game last Friday, and I went to Valdosta and didn't come home from Valdosta until Saturday night about 9 o'clock.
Well, when you told me that story, you said you stayed up the whole time, and then all I've seen is pictures on Facebook of you sleeping.
No, I'm resting my eyes.
Grandpa.
I wasn't
Yes,
sleeping.
sir.
There's a difference in
Yes,
sleeping
sir.
and resting your eyes.
Yep.
The security guard got up, and that's the softest chair in the lobby.
So you sat in the security
That's
guard's
right.
chair.
You couldn't sleep because several people would come up wanting to know directions somewhere.
I think you thought you worked there.
But, Skylar, we did finally welcome the grandson, Thatcher Atticus Ribron, 7 pounds and 20 ounces, I think. Might have that wrong. I know he's 20 inches, but he's precious, and everybody's doing good. And, man, you know, it's football season. Your grandparent, everything's going well. I know Lexi and Daddy's probably in DuPont. Mama and them, they watching Creek Box. And I know your mom and Daddy always watches.
Yeah, that's right.
And I know Nanny's watching. She's asked all week if thought we were going to win, so we're fixing to find out. Panthers warming up.
And Alan, I do want to make an announcement and remind me the rest of the night to say it. Chad Robbins is taking up donations with his ministry to take up to the Carolinas, and you can bring stuff, donations to the Methodist Church parking lot. That's the church right there by the depot. Sunday, says Sunday and Monday, parking lot Sunday, and then it says Monday, so I don't know if it's Sunday and Monday, but from 1 to 3.
That's for good cause.
Yep,
too, Tom.
and the good thing about Chad is a lot of times when there's disasters happen, you can send things, you can send clothes, you can send water, but if you don't have an outlet of somebody that knows where to take them, a lot of times they get there, but they don't get dispersed.
They don't reach the people.
They don't reach anybody,
right.
and it's not anybody's fault other than it's just lack of planning. And everybody wants to do something, they send stuff, and it doesn't ever reach them, reach the people that need it. But Chad's been doing this a long time, great ministry, and he knows how to get it to the people that need it. So if you're worried about your donations going to the right places, he can get them there. And so, like I said, we're taking donations at the Methodist Church Sunday from 1 to 3, and I think Monday, but also you can take them to City Hall. If you just get them up to City Hall during working hours, we will make sure they get to where they need to go.
Well, that is a good thing, and we want to send our prayers out to the people in the Carolinas because they are still getting battered today, and it looks like up until tomorrow sometime.
And it's just Sunday. Chad just texted me, says it's just Sunday from 1 to 3.
Well, Tom, there's a good shot. I bet you can get a hamburger in Osceola tonight because
I
there's
guarantee
nobody
it.
left in Irwin County.
But there's still some room.
That's right. They're boiling in, and you know we circled this game before the season started. Well, after last year's state championship game, I know Irwin has this has been hung up in their weight room all year, and you know that they've showed up in 4 school buses. They got 90 kids, so they got off the bus all business-like and hadn't really hyped up nothing. That, you know, just like a businessman would. They're coming over here to take care of business, and that's been their plan all week.
Yep.
Tom, we're going to let the Panthers go in and warm up, and we can take another quick break.
Alan, look at the car.
I'm telling you, then they're still backed up all the
way
way to
down
Quail
the line,
Hollow, going to Brookwood.
And all the out here behind the stadium, not reserved parking, but where a lot of the local people park, you know, the practice field is full. Usually we've got a little bit of room back there, but it's already full tonight. So, man, that's a good shot, those pine trees in the background.
It is. There's nowhere to park. Boy, I'm glad I don't park in the parking lot, Tom.
Yeah, I am too.
They'll sell some hot dogs tonight.
Yes, sir. We had a little pregame tailgate for the Beta Club. They'd sold tickets tonight or this week for the students. Come eat a hamburger, and I had all kinds of sides. I've been cooking hamburgers all afternoon.
All right, I think we're doing the national anthem, so we'll take a break.
And please remain standing for the invocation. We would like to remind everyone to pray
come
for
back
those
and have a
who
word
been
of
and
prayer,
will
so
be
we'll take one with them right here.
Leading us in prayer tonight from the Homerville Congregational Methodist Church, Pastor W.G. Smith. Let us pray. Father, first of all, we thank you tonight for a beautiful, beautiful day. Lord, we just thank you for your many blessings that you've bestowed upon us. Lord, I pray tonight that as these two teams meet, Lord, that you would bless them, that you would touch them. Father, that we would have a good, clean game, that you would protect all of the players, the cheerleaders, the bands, everyone involved with this game tonight. Father, I pray that you would protect them and put your arm of protection around them tonight. And Father, for all that you do for us, we'll be humble and grateful. We'll give you all the praise, all of the glory, and all of the honor. For all of these things, we ask in the lovely, lovely name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen.
All right, Tom, you ready for some football, brother? We fixing to get it on here in the Boneyard. People still coming in. The kickoff is set for 7:30. So I'm sure Coach Dickerson's in there. This is when the pregame speech is good. He does a great job, Coach Dickerson. All the coaches do. They've done a great job all year, Tom, and we've talked about it. Me and you were talking about it a while ago. I feel confident, but we hadn't had a game where nothing went wrong, Tom.
That's right. We hadn't had a run of bad luck yet. But I know that I've been worried too, but I know that, they had a pep rally today at the school, and Emily said that, today from lunch on, that just it was hard to get anything done in the school. The whole student body's fired up. The football players are fired up. And I don't think that they're just thinking that all they have to do is show up. They know they got to play, and they're ready for it. They just got to execute and not make mistakes.
Jim said it's been the best week of practice all year. all you know, and you. And man, I hope nothing goes wrong tonight, because the winner of this game has got a 2-game advantage. And what's crucial, you know, we made it to the finals last year in one state, even though we lost to Irwin. But man, you get an extra home game if you win this game. You're guaranteed at least one more home game if you win out. You know,
that's right.
You know, it's
but
all
this
about
is
the power.
this is the game that's going to, you know, the best 2 teams in our region, I think.
Best 2 teams state of Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, at easy top 5 teams. So you can see everybody's still piling in. They'll have people come in up to 8 o'clock tonight. I was looking around. I seen John Davis. I seen AC standing over there, the rec director. He was coming in, trying to make his way in. There's Brad Register. You see him down there with his camera, along with Eric Harris, the sideline reporter. There's Trent Hatton bowing up at somebody, it looks like.
Dr. Donna Ryan down at number 80.
Yeah, I seen her at lunch today. She's wore that all day today.
And there's a good crowd at the concession stand.
Man, they are. And we'll pull a picture up at halftime in the concession stand.
Look at the cheerleaders laying down, and some of them's fanning them.
I'm telling you, it's hot. It looks like I was trying to recognize if this was one of the official officiating crews we've had before, Tom, and I'm sure it is. Last week's crew, man, that was a long game. You know, we didn't get done until about 11:15 last week, and just penalty, and it wasn't a close game. It was 40-7, but it's just so many penalties. And we had a running clock in the 4th quarter. There's a shot of Irwin's pretty cheerleaders. Irwin's got a great football program. Buddy Nobles has done a great job. He's been to the finals, I think, 3 out of 4 years. He's been at Irwin. I think this is his 5th year, and he's put this program on the map and has, you know, right down to the middle school. We talked about that. Coach Tyson did in the pregame on Sports Talk. You see Irwin, they're all committed, and that's where the program starts. You got to get the fans committed to turn out, and you can see there's nowhere to sit. You know, they can squeeze in probably another 100 head, but that's going to be it. There's going to be a lot of stand-up people tonight. Irwin's going to want to get the tomahawk chop rolling here. You can see they're still walking in. They're coming by. They're parked all the way from the lake up there to the Swanee Swifty, out to 441. So, Tom, the police department's going to earn their money tonight. Now, I see them pulling up, walking. They're probably having to flag traffic. I thought that was Craig Gaines, but that's with the crutch. But that's look.
I was trying to figure out who that is too.
Is that Trent? It's got a crutch.
He's headed over to that other TV. I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's from Irwin. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He had a crutch, and Trent's had a crutch.
Yeah.
You know. Hey.
Mr. Gary Allen down on the sidelines with the sheriff's department.
There's Craig Louganis walking up with the sideline reporters. Him and Eric Harris. Trying to see who that is with them. Man, this is going to be, there comes Coach Dalton Weatherton. He's done a great job with the line. Coach Tad Pohl, man, he's done a great job all year. And his mama said if we didn't give her a shout out when she called us.
She's going to get on us, huh?
She's going to get on us. So, and they're all watching. Over there, I seen her in the dollar store the other day. Tom, they still rolling in. There comes Iffy. That's got to be Iffy.
Yeah.
He's got him.
But he usually parks around back.
Yeah, I know it. He's probably.
It might be full back there.
He's one of the chain gang crew, I think. This is the biggest crowd we've had, Tom, since probably 2 years ago when we played Charlton over here, I would think, when it got loud, the whole trailer shook. You remember that?
Yes, sir. There's Coach Pope down on the sideline coming in, him and Coach Morgan.
And man, we want to give everybody in Irwin a shout out because I know we got some viewers over there. Y'all text Tom, let us know where you're at. We'll get you on the air, and we appreciate y'all tuning in. And man, all our sponsors, this is a good time to thank our sponsors. When y'all go around town and you see Mr. Ash, Mr. Nick, or any of them, any of the sponsors, Adam Toll, and them, tell them how much you appreciate it. Because without them, this wouldn't be possible to do.
That's right. There's a shot of the, you got her lit.
Yeah, number 2, Jay Stanley. That's a good looking.
Yep. That number 15 behind him, Will Hudson, and 76 is Lachlan Cunningham.
Is 15 the quarterback, Tom?
Let's see.
He looks like
I
a
don't
quarterback.
think so.
Has it wrote? Where's it? 15. No, he's just an athlete. Yeah, that means he can play any position.
Play anywhere.
That's right.
That's like what? It's got ATH beside him. It's like, what is it? That just stands for athlete.
Yeah. That means he ain't going to come off the field is what that means. Y'all can get ready. The captains, we got D'Antonio. I was trying to look. Robbins is one. Jeremiah is going to be one. And number 20 for the Panthers, we used to call him the unknown Panther, Xavier Collins. He had a great game last week at defensive end against Dooley. Dooley, y'all get ready. You hear the fire trucks coming. We got some pretty fireworks tonight. Moore Farms bought them. If any of y'all would like to donate any money for the fireworks, y'all please let us know and we can hook you up. There they go. They're shooting them off. Still quite not dark yet, Tom, but we'll get there.
Man, it's some good fireworks.
It is. Come the Panthers.
There's the sheriff.
This is always exciting when they run into the stadium. There's Big Craig. Comes Coach Tyson in the bunch.
And the fireworks still going on.
Yeah, man, they had a bunch of them. That even fires Irwin up. I'm sure, when you have them fireworks, everybody's excited.
Shoot, they're shooting off more.
We are ready for some football, Tom. I'm ready to start this game.
Yeah, I'm ready to get started, too.
Cheerleaders got the sign up. Clinch County Panthers.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I'm sure Pete John. Yep, he hooked us up somehow.
Man, I was able to feed him tonight. He always feeds us at halftime. I gave him a couple burgers before the game started.
Oh, good. He'll either have pizza or Chick-fil-A at halftime, one or the other. And we want to thank Miss Lisa for bringing some pizza. Have you eaten your pecan pie yet?
Not yet.
Man, Kurt's been out
there now.
I don't know if there's any left.
Better be some
Kurt,
left.
I ate a small.
I saw you with a plate full. I'm not talking about a slice. I'm talking about a plate full.
And it is good, brother. It's delicious. When it cools off and she brings that chili with the sour cream in it, that's when it's going to be good. Hey, I'm ready for it to cool off for you.
I am. We're going to be in Wyoming next week.
That's right. Yep. We're going to be without the big mayor next week. I'm going to have Josh Lee filling in for you, I think. Oh, y'all got a ride.
It's going to be like 28
hours. I hope the DVD tears up the vehicle.
I'll stop and buy another one.
That's right.
I'll buy what it does. I promise you, everybody in that car is going to have electronic devices hooked up to Wi-Fi and headphones. And if any of that breaks, we will stop and buy another one.
You might not have no service out there where y'all
going. I don't care. We'll have a game to play or something. We're going to be in the car for 28 hours.
Yeah.
Well, it's not straight, but it's going to take a couple of days to get there. But in coming home, we're not making many stops coming home.
You'll make it 20 hours.
Just put your seatbelt on and hold on.
That's right. Well, I don't know if I could ride with you coming to the house. Hey, you see the Panthers locked arm in arm, and here come the Panthers. Big Austin Peterson up front there. Number 54. And Tom, them jerseys, I was talking to Big Action Jackson, number 56. He represents Maynard. And them jerseys right there are hot. You hear me? There's the stretch ones, but they're black. There's no breather holes. There's a little bit on the side up under the arm. Coach Dickerson barking his last little comments, getting ready for the Lord's Prayer. There's a shot of Homerville's crowd. Tom, and we're stuffed type over there. See, the Hendricks has got the red out going on up top. I mean, there is a crowd tonight. There's Miss Loretta, Miss Fortner. There's Doreen.
Yeah, there she is. We've been saying we hadn't found her before now, but we just found her.
Marvin Page, buddy of mine, played ball with him, good fella. I was looking for Dooley and Trini. They're here.
I guarantee you.
Want to give a shout out to Gus and them yesterday. They went to Pierce County, the B team did, and won 14-0.
Really?
And the middle school won here also. So maybe the Panthers, the varsity, can finish it up tonight and get the W. Irwin County looks like they will receive, Tom. So the Panthers are getting ready to kick off, and that'll be Robbins kicking the ball. And let's see if he's going to put it. He done a great job 2 weeks ago against Brooks. He would kick it deep when they come up, and he squibbed a couple of them, and he just started kicking to the holes. Well, he's getting everybody excited. It's kickoff time. Langston and them. They break the huddle. We are seconds away from starting the Region 2A battle for 2018 and for the #1 team in the state. Irwin's #2, Panthers are #1.
All right, let's see where Robbins puts it.
He's going to kick it high, and he's going to fair catch it, Tom. Decent field position at the 26 for the Indians. And that's number 22 with the fair catch.
That would be Eric Anderson.
Eric Anderson.
Man, that fair catch, I mean, that's
Dooley tried to do it 3 times last week.
That's right. But, I mean, it's good ball placement by Robbins. Kicks it high, and they know it's that high, and they don't want to return it, so that's.
Boy, 25's a big cat. No, that's 75. Lundy, is that #2? Looking for Lundy. No, he's #4.
Yep,
he is the monster, and he's going to run a lead. They're in that wing formation.
Picked up 3 or 4 yards.
Right up the middle, and that's what Irwin wants to do. They want to pick up 3 yards.
Yep.
That's all they want. Kind of like the Panthers, we run the single wing, and Irwin runs the wing T. A little bit different formation, but I mean, they both want to be able to run the ball. Both formations are to run first and pass second. Irwin's going to break the huddle. They got a tight end and a slot to the right. They're going to run that little counter off the tackle, and he's hit.
Just
I think
wrapped up. That was Jamal Pault, #3.
And that was Darius Dorsey coming up with the hit for the Panthers. Big hit, Tom, but he got another 2 or 3 yards, I think.
It looks like they've got about 2nd and 7. No, 3rd and 4. What it is.
Money down. Every 3rd down tonight is going to be crucial in this game.
Yes, it is.
But
man, if the Panthers could stop them right here, the first drive, that'd be huge.
And they break the huddle. They got a tight split over to the left. They're going to run toss sweep to Lundy. He's got the corner. He's got the first.
Room.
Look out. He can run. He's 220 pounds. And, Tom, he's going to run about 30 yards.
Yep. Down to the other 30.
Yep, all the way to the Panther 31, 32-yard line. Great run in there. Good blocking by the Indians. It was 3rd and 4, and they had their numbers. They tightened up the receivers and run a toss sweep that way. Great blocking. I mean, it's hard to defend that. 1st and 10 Indians.
I wish they had how big Lundy was on here, but he's
about 220. There's the little cross buck, and he's going to bounce it, spill it. He's running. He'd run over 2 or 3 of the Panthers. Just hard running in there.
Number 12, Dustin Hendricks, went over there and finally wrapped him up. Who's that hurt?
That is Craig Harris is hurt, holding his arm. He's going to get up and try to make it to the sideline. You know, he's 300 pounds, so I think they're going to get him. Does the referee call we're going to call a timeout, and with that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back, Tom.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses is our business. We can help with accounting, tax, and audit services. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We're your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll. Adam will tell you how Burt CPAs can help you.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination.
Tom.
All right, Alan. They've got the ball on what, about the 17-yard line?
Another first
Right
down,
there to
Tom,
Lundy.
right up the middle. Lundy's just having his way. He jumps up. I told you they got off the bus. They didn't talk no smack. It was all business.
Yep.
Didn't say nothing to nobody. I was holding the door for them. Every one of them said, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yep.
Went in the locker room. So they have come over here with a
Ready
mission.
to play.
That's right. So the Panthers have to bow their back. Irwin's doing a great job at the line of scrimmage. They're just pushing the Panthers back. They're running that wing tee. They break the huddle. They got a double tight with a slot to the right. They're going to run that lead right off tackle. There goes Lundy, and he's going to get down to the 5.
And they stopped him right out on that play, but he was running right up the middle, but a little sweep to the right. They're going to have to contain him.
Stanley is number 2. He was the one that made the long run a while ago.
Yep.
So it's been the Stanley and Lundy show right here, Tom. So it's 1st and goal for the Indians at the Panther 5. Panthers have not trailed all year. So Indians break the huddle, tight right, wing formation. They're going to have that just off to Stanley, and he's going to be hit about the 4, I think, Tom.
I think it was 29 for the Panthers that wrapped him up. That's
29, that is Grizel Thrower. Carzell.
Yeah, I didn't recognize that name. I was making sure I was reading the right list.
Well, I kind of got it upside down. It's hard for you to read it. All right, 2nd goal. Good defensive play there by the Panthers. Panthers bring in a little bit of heavy set on defense now. They got Amari Hodges in there. Indians break. They're going to run toss sweep to the right. He tries to cut back, and he's got it. Lundy overpowered. There's going to be a flag thrown down. Look for a hold here, and that's what it is, Tom, a hold. Yep. That's a big play. That's taking away a touchdown. Big 75 saying, come on, ref. I was blocking.
Now, Alan, is Lundy, I'm sure he's got offers. Is he committed to anywhere?
No, not yet. Lundy is just
he's a junior.
Junior.
Yep.
You know, he started since he was a freshman. So, and he's just gotten bigger and better. He will go somewhere, I'm sure. Number 4, he's about 220. So, and he's kind of 6'1", 220. You know, he runs probably a good 4.5. You know, so he can run around you or run through you. Indians break the back. They're going to wing. They're going to arch it over. They're going to run the waggle and hold on. I think we got him offsides on the Panthers.
Man, that puts them right back.
Yep. That's a do-over down. 2nd and 10 now. They got back half the holding penalty, Tom. 8:04 to go in the 1st quarter.
Well, is it 2nd and 10 or second goal?
Second goal, that's right.
Basically.
2nd goal. They have to score here. It's a big down for the Panthers. If they can stop, that means you're going to set up a run play, or you'll take away the
ball yet.
No, they were fixing to, but they had offsides. He's going to run it off tackle again to the weak side, and the Panthers step up. Good job by Darius Dorsey. Great job by him. And number 4 for the Panthers, Michael Walker. Both of them step up and make a big play. Picked up about 1.5 yards, Tom. Big 3rd down now.
Darius Dorsey.
The Indians have taken the ball from their 26-yard line all the way to the Panthers' 8.
And I want to tell everybody I've got lots of shout-outs on my phone, and we will get caught up with them in a minute, but when the game's this tight and on the goal line, I don't want to interrupt. But I do want to give a shout-out to Bailey and Emily Toll watching from Gainesville, Florida. Go Panthers. Glad y'all are watching.
All right, here we go. They're going to run a little draw right up to Lundy, and he's going to get to the 4, so it's going to bring up 4th down. So the Indians, let's see if they're going to kick the field goal here. Great job by the Panther defense so far, Tom.
And Alan, don't they have a pretty decent field goal kicker?
Yeah.
I mean, they do, don't they?
They're good all around, solid, special teams. And this is huge. If the Panthers can get out of here with just a field goal, it's going to be huge.
That'll be big. It will be. All right.
Are they going for it? They're going to go for it.
They're going for it, Alan.
4th and goal from the 5. Panthers trying to make a goal line stance down here. Indians got the tight to the left, overload to the left. He's going to run just sprint out. He throws it up. He catches it. Great job in there by Darius Dorsey. That's 3 big tackles Darius had this series.
That's going to give the Panthers the ball on what? Probably the
5-yard line.
5 to 8 yard line.
No, he called it. Yeah, you're right, Tom, about the 8-yard line. Man, great job by the Panther defense. That's huge. There's little Roger Metz, his son. Great athlete. Roger's son is great baseball player and football player.
All right, the Panthers have what, 90? No, it's on the 8.
So they got 92 yards. And here comes that offensive line that has had a great year so far. They've opened holes, Tom. We're going to shift back to the left now. Wing to the left, and we're going to take the snap and run right off tackle. He bounces it. D'Antonio.
Still going.
And he's going to pick up 12 yards. Great job in there by D'Antonio. Good blocking in there by Tyler Moorhead.
Yeah, and Jeremiah Johnson made a good block, too.
He's been on fire. Last week was his best game. He had a couple of good catches, but just his blocking, Tom.
Man, that was a big first play for him, Allen.
He got us out of a hole.
11-yard gain on the play for
Good run in there. That went from the 8 all the way up to about the 25-yard line.
Well, the 19.
The 19. Well,
Yep.
no, we're on the 24-yard line.
All right, the scoreboard says 19.
Yeah. Panthers break the huddle. They got wing to the right. Now we're going to shift back to the left. We leave the tight end over that way, and we're going to run the counter back that way, and Irwin's setting on it. Moorhead. How many touchdowns did he have last week, Tom?
3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of them were 40 and 50-yard run. We have been able to run that counter all year, but Irwin's got a little bit. There's Chavez looking up there. I was looking for Dooley and Trini.
All right, Alan, the ball's, well, 2nd and 9.
25-yard line. Panthers break the huddle. Wing to the right. Take the snap. We're going to run. D'Antonio's running just a power sweep. He runs over one.
Runs over one. It probably picked up good
5-6 yards there, Tom. Good blocking by CJ, Turkey, Dozier, Langston. Just everybody blocking. And William Thomas, offensive line, doing a great job so far.
We got to get CJ a nickname, too. We got Dozier and Turkey. And
yeah.
It used to be Wrong Way CJ, but he's grown since then. I'm not sure people want to call him Wrong Way CJ anymore.
Hey. The one thing we have done on this drive, we flopped the field anyway, Tom. We were back inside our 10 after the defense held Irwin. See, I think Coach Tyson's going
timeout. All right, well, Alan, if the Panthers are going to call a timeout, we'll be back in 28 seconds.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
All right, there's the Smith, Jimmy Smith. Some of Fargo's finest behind him right there.
Man, the stands are full tonight.
They are. There's Blake Pittman.
Blake Pittman.
Yep. Looking around. There's
Shannon
Jimmy.
and Joey, they're usually watching.
Jimmy Stalvey and Tanya.
There's CJ's daddy, Chris.
Yep, he's out there fanning.
His family.
No, there's Regina and Big Adam. They come to see Action Jackson. Mr. Wiley. There's Chase Daniels' wife, Brooke, and Jim's. There's Christy and Christiana.
There's the Hendrickses up there.
Red and black, baby.
Go red shirt.
Hey.
Took a 25-acre field of cotton.
That's right.
To make that shirt, 5 gallons of paint.
There's the snap and Tresman. He's going to run up the middle. Good job by Irwin.
Defense.
3rd and 3.5, and they knew when you bring 7 in the game, Tom, Irwin just loads the box. I don't see how Tresman got back to the line of scrimmage, and he don't neither.
No.
He's having to straight his jersey, waiting on him. So we are going to punt the ball. This is something we hadn't done a lot of, Tom. We've been
No, but when we have had to do it, Stovall does a great job.
He does a great job. Just got to get it off. Coach Tyson said they have practice every day this week on special teams because it was going to be crucial tonight. Irwin has one back deep. Stovall gets to snap, puts it down. Irwin's coming. He
Good
does a
punt.
great kick, and look at the
Great roll, Alan.
Let it roll. Let it roll, son.
All the
Don't
way
touch
down.
it. All the way down to the 14.
All right, Alan, while I've got a minute, we hold on, let me start here. Good luck, Panthers. Cheer hard, cheerleaders. Watching from KSU, Riri.
All right, Riri.
All right. Go Clinch from Jackie, and well, maybe that's
Jackie.
Riri too.
No,
yeah,
that's Jackie.
Okay.
That's tadpoles.
All right. Lydell Stalvey asking for prayers for Landon. Landon Howland got in a bad wreck today. We do need to remember him in our prayers. I think Emily's been checking on him.
It's serious, but I think he's
going.
you know.
Shanna Akins and Hayhira watching the boys. All right, get us
Irwin,
going.
There comes that arc motion. They're going to run the buck sweep around the left end. Dorsey had him.
All the blockers, Alan.
Yeah, man, and that's what makes that buck sweep. You know, that end, you've just got to sit there and take out 2 blockers. That's your job tonight in the wing T. It's a very physical offense. They try to outnumber you with blockers, and there's nothing finesse about this. This is just like our single wing. It's all smash mouth football.
Lynn McLean said she's watching from Irwin County. Had to work, but still screaming roll, red, roll.
There you go, darling.
Aunt Kim, Uncle Gerald is proud of the Hendricks boys. Watching from Douglas, Georgia.
Yeah.
Stan in Charlton County is watching tonight.
We appreciate that. There comes that off tackle again, and the Panthers set
Wrap
there.
him up, Alan.
Man, just a host of Panthers. You got Moorhead, D'Antonio, Collins, Dorsey, and Grady. That's about everybody on the football team. It's going to bring up another 3rd down for the Indians.
We got Marion Landrum and her friend Taylor watching from Augusta, Georgia.
We appreciate them.
And Molly, her friend Molly, too. We got a list of them.
All right, the Indians come out 3rd and 4. He's going to fake. Here comes the buck sweep again. There goes, and that is Stanley, isn't it? And he's going to get the first.
Number 2 is Jay Stanley. He's a senior. Alan, he's a big kid.
Yeah, you get him and Lundy mixed up. They look kind of like twins, Tom, till they stand. Lundy's just a little bit thicker than him. So they'll move the chains. Big run in there by Stanley for the Indians.
Moon Pie said to tell you he's at the house.
I seen Moon Pie. He limped out here and
went back home.
Yeah, he told me to please not get him and Walt mixed up tonight.
Jessica James is watching from Kennesaw, Georgia.
Kennesaw. All right, the Indians break the huddle. Wing T formation, and they're going to go on 2.
And Alan, old John Mintz, he's watching from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Man, and John had a great game the other day. Made his first collegiate tackle. John, I watched you on TV. Going to look for you tomorrow, son.
Yep.
You keep up the good work.
Chad Robbins is bragging on that Stovall. He said it's Robbins' punt, though.
There's Mr. Danny Lacease. And Miss Jean. I was looking for Scotty. I don't see Scott and David. All right, they break the huddle. The Indians got a tight end to the right with a little slot to the right, and they're going to run it right up the middle. Lundy makes one miss. Look out, Tom. He's off to the races.
Wow.
They're going to push him out of bounds about the 31-yard line. Great run in there by Lundy, just good blocking. Collins got blocked down, and that just opened up the floodgate. And Moorhead, Moorhead weighs what, about 155 pounds?
Yeah, but now he can fly if he gets all that momentum going.
He's going to have to try to sidearm Lundy because Lundy's about 225. Big play. It's been Irwin this whole first quarter, and it's flown by,
Yep.
Tom.
Lanier Griffiths is watching from Raleigh, North Carolina. He's up there for cleanup crew.
All right. Make him stay safe up there. Here come the Indians. They're going to do that little. I thought he dropped
think
it
he
for
dropped
a middle.
it, Alan.
They're going to call him down.
Jake Walters is in Ocilla. I'm almost through, Alan.
All right, we appreciate him. Get the word out in Ocilla, Jake. Tell them they're streaming the game live.
Parker, Mitch, and Emmett watching from Cartersville, Georgia. Go Indians.
Great football game here. And, Tom, I think we're running it out. And we are. We're going to run it down. So,
all right, Alan, and we will, I guess, changing quarters, so we will take a 27-second timeout.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, folks, we got one quarter in the books. Nothing as advertised. It is a slugfest. Both teams having a difficult time moving the ball. Irwin County's had a few long runs, but we're down one player as of now. Craig Harris, big defensive tackle, has got a little bit of a stinger on his shoulder. They put some ice on him. Hopefully we're going to get him back in action here pretty quick. But defense had a huge stand down here a minute ago, and we're down in that neighborhood where they're going to have to do it again. But the Panthers are up for the occasion. Back to you, to Tom and Alan.
He's getting better,
He's
Tom.
getting better. He's not forgetting me this week.
He's acting like he didn't want to say your name.
He did. I mean, he acts like he's a little upset about having to say it.
All right, here come the Indians, Tom. They're driving again on the Panthers. Take the snap. They're going to run that little counter again, and he's going to pick up 7-8 yards before the secondary has to come up. They're just chewing up yards. That was number 3 by the Indians, and that is Jamal Polk.
In on the tackle for the Panthers, number 17.
But Alan, where'd they start? They got the ball on what?
Man, we punted the ball at about their 20-yard line.
Yep.
We punted down inside their 20.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're on about a 70-yard drive right here.
They've been driving the ball.
And, Craig got hurt his arm the first drive, and we hadn't seen him. Amari Hodges is in the place of Craig. We hope he's not too seriously hurt. All right, look for the toss sweep here. They got him in tight again, and that's what they're going to do, run that hand sweep. Oh, had him up there.
There's a host of Panthers on him right there.
Good job by number 13 for the Panthers. That's Deron Simone. He made it. He kept
Simon.
Is that it, Simon? He fought hard and he was trying to bounce it outside, and he forced it to the outside. 4th and 7, so the Panthers are bowing their backs again. Let's see what the Indians going to do if they're going to try a field goal. That would be, I don't think they'll do that. They're on the 27. That would be a 37. That would be about a 5-yard field goal. Big play here for the Indians. 4th and 7. There's the snap. He's going to run the scissors play back the other way, and the Panthers are setting up, and good job. They'll stop it. Grady and him, they were fighting the whole time. They separate.
It's got the crowd fired up.
Yeah, it's football. That's how it is. All exciting, man. It's an emotional game, and these young men, Irwin's went down there twice, and we've held them on downs, Tom. Panther defense has kind of been like a rubber band. We've been stretching, but we ain't broke yet.
That's right. They got the ball on what, the 25?
Yep, Panthers will start on the 25. We have yet to get it. Have we? No, we
Alan,
have.
this is where if it was reversed, we'd have 6 points right now.
That's right.
With Robbins kicking a field goal.
You're right. Once we get to the
if
25.
we can get inside the 25, Robbins can kick a field goal, and that right there could be a game changer right now if Irwin was kicking field goals.
You're right, brother. Panthers break the huddle, wing to the right. We're going to run that off-tackle blast. He's going to pick up. Look out, there goes Tredman. He bounces it out. He can turn it on. The big man's going. He's going to run him down about the 18, 19-yard line. Just hard running. Watch him bounce it, Tommy. Runs over 1, 2, bounces it outside, and he just runs out of gas. Now, Tredman's playing both ways.
Tredman's playing both ways tonight.
That's right.
He's just
linebacker. You don't get the rest when you play linebacker now. I mean, you've got.
That's right. You're getting hit. I mean, if he's not running, he's blocking or he's tackling. I mean, he's getting hit every play, one way or the other.
A team like Irwin, where they have running backs like Stanley and Lundy, you don't have time to take a break. Big run that's flopped the field now for the Panthers, and that's all we've done all night is flop the field
back and forth.
Wing to the left. Panthers going to run the counter back inside to the right. Moorhead steps one.
Still on his feet.
He's going to get down. He's still trying to get down to the 9-yard line, Tom. Great run. I thought he was going to break it. Look at him. The high step one right there.
Right there and stayed on his feet. Great running by Moorhead.
All the way down to the 9. So it is 1st and goal for the Panthers. And you're right. We have an opportunity. If we don't get another yard.
We don't score. We can kick a field goal.
That's right. In a game like tonight, a field goal is going to be huge.
Going to be big, Alan.
Panthers break the huddle. They got the wing to the left, and Grady's going to run off tackle, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards in there. Blocking this. Boy, there's some hard hitting going on.
There is. That offensive line and defensive line, I mean, it's a battle going on right now, the line of scrimmage.
CJ, Turkey, William, Langston. I was looking number 45. Doggone it, I forgot to get his number from Red. I get that at halftime.
We'll get that at halftime.
All right, wing to the right. Panthers. D'Antonio takes the snap. He's going to roll right, cut it up, and he's going to pick up all the way down. He's to the 5, I think, Tom, inside the 5.
D'Antonio Robinson on the carry.
Irwin County's trying to say maybe he was down. Irwin's saying they've got the ball.
And they are. The white cap says he was down. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down play here, Tom. 3rd and goal from the 5.5. Or the 4.5.
I bet you in the last 3 minutes, Zach has kicked 15 balls into that net. I guarantee you.
Now, he's went up to Coach Dickerson and said, I can make it.
I can make it. Give me the ball, Coach.
He's in Coach Tyson's ear right now.
Probably from the time it gets to the 50 on. Right. Hey, I can kick it now if you need me to.
Don't forget about me.
Don't forget about me. I'll kick it. And he will.
Right. Has done a great job for the Panthers. All right, we're going to roll. Dorsey drops back to throw, and we fall down. Oh, dangerous play. Jeremiah was wide open.
He just fell down.
He fell. I guess he was going to run an out. He slipped. So that's going to bring Johnson in with Robbins, and Stovall will hold. Johnson is the blocking back on the right side. That is Dillon. We're getting there. And you have Miguel on the left side. Irwin's loading up, trying to come get it. Robbins, look, it's a big kick here. Stovall looks at him, says, you ready? Good snap,
All right,
set
good snap.
down.
Right through the middle, Alan.
And, man, the Panthers draw first blood, Tom, 3-0.
I'm sure I'm fixing to be hearing from his uncle.
That's right, that's right.
All right, we'll take a short time out. Be right back.
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation. Huddle up. That's right, huddle up at the Huddle House in Homerville and Lakeland before or after the game. And if you can't make it to the game, watch all the live action here at the Huddle House. Remember, Huddle Houses of Homerville and Lakeland have a full menu with something for everyone, with prices that can't be beat. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 24 hours per day, Huddle House is a game-winning recipe for the entire family. Go Clinch County Panthers, go Lanier County Bulldogs, and don't forget, huddle up at the Huddle House.
All right, Tom, the Indians are back deep to return the kick. Number 1 for the Indians, and that is Jamari Colson. So let's see, Robbins is going to kick the ball.
And you can hear our fans screaming from the trailer back here, Alan.
3-0. Panthers drove.
Creek Box can live stream weddings.
That's right. Need to hook Harrowayne up next time he gets married. Little Lord, give us a shout out.
We'll
hook you
cater
back
for
up.
you.
That's right. Do it all. Hey, I'm sure they're out there at Craig's watching. Hey.
Oh, hell, we'll be hearing from him in a minute, too.
All right, here come the Indians on their 32-yard line, trying to
Let me check.
Tied
now.
up.
I got about 75 text messages.
Go ahead, brother.
Parker, Mitch, and Emmett watching from Cartersville, Georgia. Go Indians. Ryan and Macy from Homerville. Go Panthers. Go Panthers from Clary and Lawrence. Lott, Christie, and Wilson, O'Berry, and Tristan watching from Douglas.
All right, here come the Indians in that wing, single wing, or not single wing, the wing T, and they run the counter. Good running in there by number 3 for the Indians. That is Jamal Polk. Irwin's got a bunch of backs that can bust it at any time, Tom. Their line is doing a great job.
Yeah, their lines,
blocking.
I mean, they're another good line.
You see some
Shot
fans?
of the Indian fans.
5-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 5
They
for
have
the
come
Indians.
from Ocilla supporting these Indians. And they break the huddle. And who's the quarterback?
Is that number 6?
Yeah.
That's Zach Smith.
Zach Smith, he's going to hand that little trap up the middle, and he's going to pick up 5-6 yards for another first down. That'll move the chains. Just a quick trap right up there. Smith just takes the snap and steps back, and it's just a fullback trap.
Yep. Alan, we got our clocks right. We got 6:34 left to go in the second quarter. And this game is moving fast, but the ball staying on the ground, and it's just back and forth, back and forth.
One pass has been thrown.
Yep.
Indians break the huddle. And that wing T set. Backs are split. Smith takes the snap. Here comes the pass. He's going to throw it deep. He's got him out there. Oh, great job by Moorhead. He saved a touchdown, Tom.
He did, because that pass was on the money. It was going to be a touchdown, Alan.
If he'd have threw it just a little harder, man, that was pretty great play in there by Moorhead. Saved a touchdown. They were getting the Panthers secondary walked up because we're having trouble stopping the run, Tom. So that's going to open up that deep pass.
Yep.
Moorhead's speed just made up for the.
Yeah, that's right.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Indians. They got tight end and wing on that side. They're going to run right off tackle. And he's going to pick up 4 yards. That's number 22 for the Indians, Tom. There's a different back.
3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6 right here, Alan. This is a big down for the Indians. Right on the 50-yard line.
Well, I don't think if they don't get some positive yards here, they will punt this time. See Irwin's coaches over there, and they're coaching up. They've done a great job. Both teams have excellent coaching Class A football, probably 2 of the best. Indians break the huddle. Wing T formation. They're going to arc some motion. Balls on the dirt. The Panthers, I think, did they fall on it? Irwin might have got it back. He got the snap, just a bad exchange there, Tom.
Yep, number 3 came up with it, Jamal Pault.
4th down and 6.
So that's going to be 4th and 6, Alan.
So he'll be
Irwin
going
to bring the punt team in.
And you see that clock is still running, Tom. Be nice.
Now, is that big, tall guy the head coach for Irwin County?
No, the head coach, he's got a black shirt
on.
Yeah.
Well, the big, tall guy was just fussing at somebody.
All right, there's a good snap, puts it down, high punt. Moorhead backs up, takes it about the 7.
Better run.
He cuts back, makes one miss.
Good miss.
A shoestring tackle, Tom, or he was gone to the races. Great job making him miss. Watch him. He splits the defenders right here, and he's got 5 behind him. He was one shoestring away from getting down the sideline.
Getting down the sideline. He would, and that's just speed right here. He just beat him to the outside.
So the Panthers, let's see what Coach Tyson's going to do. He'd like to chew up all this clock and score with no time left.
Alan, we got Kenny and Tommy Joe watching from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Y'all stay dry up that way. I think
Yes,
they're going
sir.
to get some rain out of that too.
Lexi said, let me see what she said. First thing she said, I think, was to tell my daddy to check his phone.
It's hard.
He can check it in a minute, baby. He can't do 2 things at one time.
That's right. There's the Panthers. D'Antonio's doing a great job. The Indians will stack him up. And I give Thatcher a shout out, baby, at the beginning.
At the beginning, he was the first shout out.
That's right. That was the first thing we talked about. There's a shot.
Oh, Matt Corbett.
Matt. He's
happy to be here. There's Cindy, won't even sit by him.
There's Donna Jean, P. John. There's Jody Steele, Mr.
Steele.
Ash. I give Thatcher Atticus Ribron a shout out the first part of the game, baby. All right, there's a snap right up. D'Antonio's going to pick up the yard he lost and 3 more, I think, Tom.
Eddie, Shirley, Dallas, Harold Wayne, and Dones watching from Fuzz's Pool Emporium.
All right. Dawn, we done set out. Barron said what did it say on the
Yeah, we can live stream weddings.
That's
just
right.
to let y'all know.
That's right. We can hook you
Alan
up.
and I will commentate for that one. We will commentate for that one.
No charge.
Maybe a small fee.
All right, the Panthers break the huddle. They got that single wing to the right. There's a snap. We're going to pass it this time, Tom. He's rolling. Oh,
Ooh.
boy. Tresvant threw it like to have been a pick 6 there. Dangerous play. That was Tresvant.
That defensive player, what number was it?
Number.
Oh,
man,
he
I
had
don't
read
know.
that and was waiting on it.
Yes,
He just
sir. That
didn't
safety,
get there quick enough.
He was just sitting there waiting, and he just a step away from getting that.
Mr. Allen and Miss Margaret Gwynn's watching from St. Mary's, Georgia, watching their grandson CJ play.
And he is a great ball player at that, darling. This will bring up a punt, Tom, for the Panthers, the second one of the game.
Nate and Diane's watching from Augusta. Shout out to Irwin County from Jamie Wynn. House is divided. Ooh, he better fair catch that one.
Good job by the Panthers covering down
1,
there.
2, 3, 4.
Miguel and that big Austin
Big
Peterson.
Austin, I think one of the first ones there.
Yes, sir. Good job, Austin, getting down the field. Number 28 for the Panthers, I think that's Gus. That is Gus. Great job, Gus.
All right, Alan. Bobby Pittman says, "Go Panthers."
There's Bobby. There's Big Jack Hart, Tom.
Official timeout.
There's Ramon. Tristan O'Berry watching from Coffee County. Shout out to Dalen and Laura Gillen Logan. Kendall Welch is watching from his dorm room in Dahlonega, Georgia. Jim McMillan says, watching this game makes him wish he was still playing defense. All right, let's look. Betty Sue and Johnny Hendricks. I think we're fixing to go to.
Yep. All right. We're ready to go to Tim, so let's take it to Tim.
2 minutes and 30 seconds till halftime here. Second quarter, Clinch holding a 3-0 lead. It's been just like advertised. It has been two very evenly matched physical teams, some long runs both ways, some good defensive stands. The Panthers holding on to that lead. You need a good defensive stand here for the half, and then go in and rest up, get ready to take over the second half. Back to you in the trailer, Alan and Tom.
All right, Tim, good job by Tim. He's right. It's just been one of them hit you hit me games, Tom. It's a great Region 2A battle here in Homerville tonight between the number 1 and 2 teams.
Yep.
We expected a game like this, Tom. 3-0, Panthers lead. Irwin's got the ball at their 39-yard line. Yeah, and we'll go back to Tim after the first half. He's going to try to grab one of the coaches' all right, there comes the snap. It's just a little dive up the middle for Irwin, and he's going to pick up maybe 4 yards. Hendricks in there trying to strip the ball, number 12. Dustin. Big Hodges on the bottom of the pile. He is a pile. Hodges is.
By himself.
Yeah, man, if he lands on the pile, it ain't going nowhere. And Craig's back in the game.
Number 99, Craig's back in the game.
That's good to see that. Now you got him in a mark. Boy, that's hard running up the middle.
That's a hard running
now.
up the middle now. Number 70. Whose number is that? 70. Is that 79? 78.
78. Hodges 78. All right, here comes the pass. We'll try to do it. And he had to get rid of it, Tom. Great pressure in there by Hendricks.
Hendricks was coming.
And he threw it over Lundy's head. They were trying to set Lundy up on a little screen, I think. Didn't work out so good. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Ball's on about the 42.
See Coach Winston Peterson down there calling the plays. There's my buddy Marvin Page. Sitting in there's Rolls from DuPont. There's Josh
Lee and his wife.
Loriana.
And Alan, there's only 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And Clinch gets the ball back to start the third quarter.
Last week we were still in the first quarter at this time.
Or it felt like it anyway.
3rd and 7. Panthers trying to hold here and get back. Get it one more time. There comes a blitz. He's going to run a tall sweep. Panthers got him behind the line. Good job. The ball comes out.
And the Panthers have it, Alan.
Great job. I don't know if it was Tresman that stripped it. Panthers is right, Tom. All we need is 10 yards.
Yeah. Well, Zach right now is saying, hey, I can kick it.
And Zach will try it from right there on the lat, and Jim might would if there's no time left. I don't know. But if we can get 10 yards, Zach's on the sideline with the kicking tee and the ball right now.
I guarantee you, he's kicking it in there, probably wearing a hole in that net.
So let's see what Coach Tyson's going to call up here. Panther defense, that's the first turnover of the game, isn't it, Tom? And see how much is it going to cost Irwin. Panthers break the huddle. They got wing to the right. Up the middle, they're going to snap it, blocking, and Grady's going to take it up the middle, maybe for a yard. Clock is still rolling. I think the Panthers have 2 timeouts, Tom.
Minute and 45 seconds left to go.
Taking her time.
Man, what a game, Alan.
It's been a great game. Great game here in Homerville. All right, Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. They got wing to the right. Irwin's got 6, 9 in the box. Tresman fakes, standoff. He's looking back, and he's going to be sacked. And that is going to push them back to midfield.
And put us out of field goal range.
Yeah, we're going to need about a 25-yard completion here, and it's going to be
third and 15.
I think Coach Tyson will probably run the ball here and try to get out of the half with the Panthers leading 3-0. Great ball game tonight. There's Coach Winston, Coach Pope, Coach Weatherington, Coach Rance Morgan, coaching hard on the sideline.
All right, we need 15-yard run.
All right, Panthers got wing to the left. Irwin with 9 in the box, and they're coming, Tom. We're going to do the counter back. Good block in there by Langston, but he could not spill it.
Couldn't get it.
Great job by the 14, the corner for Irwin. The corners they're reading the opposite back, and when he comes, that corner's just running full speed.
Irwin County's going to call a timeout. The ball's on the 6-yard line.
Catch us up on some
28
shout-outs.
seconds. Yeah, let me get some shout-outs in.
There's Coach Barber. Ain't that Coach Barber?
Yeah, yep.
I thought it was.
Golly, at all the text messages. All right.
Job, Mr. David Henson. Carla Daniels, want to give a shout-out to Wade. I'm sure he's watching at home. We wish him well. Hang in there, Wade.
All right. Go Panthers from Betty Sue and Johnny Hendricks. And Big John watching from Valdosta. Daniel McMillan says, let's go Clinch. Harry Hanley watching from DuPont, Georgia. He didn't text that, though.
No, Lexi. No, Daddy ain't text that.
Hayward Hancock watching from the in-laws' house in Irwin County. Oh, Hayward, hang strong, baby. Don't let them convert you. Number 15, and go Indians. Go Clinch from C.J. Cox, Randy Smith, Craig and Felicia Smith. Ray and Ginger watching from Nahunta. Bernicia Johnson watching from Augusta. All right.
All right, the Panthers are going to punt, Tom. That'll bring Stovall onto the field. 28 seconds to go for halftime. So we're going to step. Here they come. Stovall does a great job to get it. Nobody was back deep. Get out of bounds. It went in the end zone. Boy, just went right over. You see Austin and Gus and Langston flying down the field. Great coverage down there. So Irwin, I think, will take a knee here, Tom, and it's going to get us to halftime. We'll go to Coach Carroll right at halftime, but y'all stick around. They're going to be the battle of the bands. Irwin had brought their band and the Panther band, and these kids work hard all week, and they look forward. They turn it back on about Tuesday, and the band watches each other. Exciting times. Irwin looks like they're going to get toe-to-toe and take a knee here. The two backs walk up, and, Tom, that's going to get us to halftime, brother.
Yep.
So,
all right, Alan, y'all stay tuned and watch
the
yeah, let's see, go to Tim on the sidelines,
we're
maybe.
Fixing to go to Tim. Here, Tim's going when the coaches come around. Let's see if he's going to catch one. He's going to try to get Irwin. I don't know if he's going to get Irwin or Clinch. Let's see what he's going to do. You see the teams walking out. Coach Dickerson's talking to Eric Harris.
And Alan, I think Mr. Wade just got back home. So, Mr. Wade, we gave you a shout-out a little while ago. Glad you got Creek Box tuned in.
Yeah, man. I was looking to see who this is on the sideline. Tom got shook up for the Panthers. The trainer, they're getting their shoulder pads off. So I don't know who that is. While we're waiting for Coach Carroll to run up with the coaches, the band are setting up, getting ready. Good shot there. There's a lot of work put into this band stuff. You can see Irwin's band taking the field. They will come on first. The Indians will. Looks like they got a nice-looking band, Tom. They're setting the director's chair up, I guess is what you call that. I was trying to see who the Coach Winston and the trainer's working on the sideline.
Looks like Irwin County's got a big band, Alan.
Man, they do.
Look at all those people walking to the concession stand. And look at them coming in. Look at all the cars.
Yeah, I know.
Out there around the pond right there.
They're all the way back out to the Swanee Swifty and Piggly Wiggly. Coach. All right, here we go. We're going to Coach Carroll.
All right, here we are with Coach Nobles from Irwin County. Coach, that's a heck of a first half.
Well, it was, wasn't it? Both defenses really played great. Obviously, y'all got a great team, and I think we're just trying to measure up to y'all, so we'll see how it is in the second half.
Coach, your big back's giving us a fit, Lundy. He's a heck of a load.
He is a load. He's tired, too. But you know what? Everybody else going to have to make the plays. It ain't just him, and it ain't just 7. There's other kids from Homerville, and there's other kids from Osceola that people need to realize how important those kids are. And I know Coach Dickerson does, and I know we do, too.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Clinch County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Donna Ryan, Principals Denise Brown, Trent Hatton, and Susan Fortner, and the faculty and staff of Clinch County Schools, we proudly present the Clinch County Band of Pride. The Band of Pride is led by Director of Bands Robert McCoy and auxiliary instructors Stephanie Gaines and Quintella Page. The band is under the field direction of drum major Caleb Register. It's a Latin extravaganza in Clinch County this year. The band will play Ernesto Licona's Malingalia, Havana by Camila Cabello, Carlos Santana's Novus, and finishing with Despacito by Luis Fonsi. Drum major, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to enjoy some Latin sounds. Olé! Picture, the band is led by band captain Harley Mullis, woodwind captain Lindsey Strickland, brass captain Reese Latham, and percussion captain Ryan Felker. Your soloists tonight were Matthew Allen and Courtney Gill. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clinch County Band of Pride.
All right, Tom. Me and Tom walked down at halftime like we always do. And the mute's right there. There you go. Got an echo. And talked to some of the coaches. D'Antonio was the Panther that wasn't injured. He was hyperventilating.
Got his breath knocked out of him.
Yeah.
I don't think he could ever recover from it. I didn't talk to the coaches. I've been eating Miss Lisa's pies.
Well, didn't you? Did you eat any pizza up there too?
No.
All right, we're fixing to go to Tim. Let's see.
All right, here we are, second half, getting ready to kick off. Talking to Coach Dickerson, head coach of the Clinch County Panthers. Coach, that first half was that advertised, wasn't it?
Well, it was an old-fashioned slobber knocker, like we used to say. These are, my kind of games, but the only thing that's very concerning is, it's a mid-September night, but it feels like a July or August night. It's as hot as I've seen it be this late in the afternoon, and, I'll tell you what, I know we're tired. I know they're tired. So, but hopefully we can last 24 minutes better than they do.
That's right. I think condition may end up being a factor this half. Your kids played real well in the first half. You're really rising to the occasion.
Well, we are. Only, like I said, concerning is they play more kids than we do. So, but we, no excuse. We got to finish. We're at home. We got the lead, and we get in the football to start the second half. So,
that's great.
Good deal.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck.
Thank you, Tim.
Back to you on the trailer, Tom and Allen.
All right, Tim doing a great job on the sideline, man. Coach Dickerson there, and he's telling the truth, Tom. It is hot.
It is hot.
Not outside this trailer. It's not
No.
hot. You could hang meat in this trailer.
Man, you complain. I think you complain more than anybody.
Man,
I'm cold.
Me and
I'm
Miss
cold.
Lisa is freezing to death, and you had to break my jacket out. And it's 110 outside.
Golly, got thin blood like a 98-year-old man. And Alan, you talked to Charles a little while ago.
Charles, that's right.
I think they're watching it from down there in
They're in
Jacksonville.
that's right.
Uncle Jerry's in the hospital down there, and they say he's doing good. And so we've been praying and thinking about y'all. So maybe y'all are listening.
Yeah, Charles said they were watching. It's a great game.
Watching and listening.
So we hoping all your prayers for Jerry Stalvey down there. He's doing a little bit better. We hope he does well. There's Miss Amanda James and Derek James. Shot of the crowd. Man, and it's packed. That's one reason it's so hot here, Tom. There's no air.
So many people.
So many people. There's Miss Regina and her daughter and her son-in-law and their precious little girl. She's almost a year old. She might be here. There's Dr. Seuss, Shannon Smith.
He's in deep thought. There's Brad brushing himself off.
Yeah.
Fixing his hair. He doesn't have much hair to fix. Trying to fix his hair.
I was trying to see if I could get to him on the. Let's see.
Moon Pie says you take those blood thinners. Makes your blood thin.
I guarantee you. Well, and that's the truth. The Panthers will receive the ball this half, Tom. So maybe we can do like Irwin did, go right down the field.
Yep.
Irwin had been inside the 10-yard line twice.
Right now it should be 6-3.
Yep. And I don't know if they just didn't want to kick the field goal or if they don't have a lot of confidence in their field goal kicking. We went through that several years and have been fortunate. Robbins and Stovall's done a great job for the Panthers, working hard, and that's something we hadn't had to worry about the last couple of years, Tom. So it could easily be 14-0 early.
That's right.
So, but that's why you play 4 quarters.
Happy birthday to Misty James Corbett. She's 29 today. Roll Red Roll.
Happy birthday, darling.
Yeah, we went to school together. She's not 29, but we're gonna let that one lay.
All right, here comes the ball. The Indians going to kick, and it's going to be a little pooch. Great field position. I think that number 4 for the Panthers with the fair catch, and that is Michael Walker. What are we on, about a 30?
32, I think.
31. So the Panthers will set up shop on the 31-yard line. And we talked about it, Tom. You heard Coach Dickerson mention it. They got a lot of kids, and a lot of their kids aren't going both ways. If it stays close,
that can be a factor
that
at fourth
could
quarter.
Be a big factor. Panthers start out in that single wing. They got wing to the left. There's the snap. We're going to run that power sweep. He picks up 3, 4, maybe 5 yards in there, Tom. 4 or 5. That's all Coach Tyson wants to do, just pick up 3+ yards.
Yep.
And this is one, Tom, with the clock running like it is, we're going to get probably 5 possessions this half. That's about what we had last half.
That's right.
You're going to get the ball 5 times. So, with the clock, nobody's throwing the ball. Last week, we were still in the second quarter at this time with Dooley. So. Turkey breaks the huddle. He comes up to snap the ball. That everybody was tired at that point. So let's see, we got a good little break with some fluids in us. Let's see, that's Tresman's carry up the middle. Look out.
Right
He's
up the
break
middle.
it loose. He's got 10, 12.
Trying
He's
to hold on
back.
to him. He's
hold
cut
on
back.
to it, Tresman. Hold the ball. Everybody on the team has touched him. Everybody on defense touched him.
Man, that's good harder running.
Man, look, I'm scared he's going to get hurt. Just get down. And you're looking at him. He's running like he's 180 pounds, and he's 235 pounds, Tom. So he needs to go to the sideline and get some Gatorade in him now because it is hot. And them black jerseys make it about 15 degrees hotter, I think. All right, Coach Tyson's going to split 2 receivers out to the left. They're trying to get Irwin out of that box. Looks like we're going to try to attack the middle. There goes Moorhead around the left end. Good blocking out there by the receivers. Moorhead will pick up 4, maybe 5, Tom.
That's going to bring up second, and like I said, probably 2nd and 5.
Man, if the Panthers can go down the field and score here, this will be a 2-possession game. Line has come out. They're blocking great right now, Tom. Big number 90 for Irwin.
On the 45-yard line.
Kevon Carver. He is a big man. You got 79 in there. Ramont Edge. Panthers break the huddle. They're going to split 2 receivers out to the right, and they got the wing to the right. Irwin's got 3, 6, 9 in the box. So they're man-to-man out here wide. And nobody was covering 4. Oh, I don't know if that's who Tresman. I mean, there was nobody on him. I counted. There was 9 in the box. There were really 10 in the box. Boy, a big play, big opportunity by the Panthers. Lost that. Coach Dickerson knows. There's a shot of some of the Panthers. There's Ramon, ain't it, Tom?
Yep, Ramon Zuniga.
Man, we want to give a shout out. There's Aaron and his brother. They're at the game. Give a shout out to Mr. McCoy, the band director. He has done a great job. Y'all seen firsthand. The band has doubled in size since he's been here, and they practice every day. All right, you got 4, 8, 9 in the box again. Panthers going to fake the jet sweep, and he's going to run up the middle. He's going to break it, but Tom,
I bet it's holding.
It's going to be holding or illegal procedure.
Allen.
Man, that was open. A great play call by Coach Tyson, but it's going to be a hold. Irwin's
had one called back too.
That's right. So we're even now. That's going to make it even. Irwin had one called back. Now the Panthers have had one called back. Just, these are the mistakes we hadn't made all year, Tom.
Yep.
Which, Irwin's causing us to make these mistakes. They're just a good football team. Big play. That's going to back the Panthers up. Make it 3rd and 11. On the 50-yard line, you can see Coach Dickerson barking. I think it was a hold, so that'll back them up. It was 5. It might have been illegal procedure then. I think we had a guy coming in motion. He probably turned up
too quick.
So the Panthers break the huddle. They got one receiver out to the right with a wing to the right. There's the snap. Dorsey takes the snap. He's looking. He's going to throw the fade down the sideline to Jeremiah. All over his back. Oh, and no call. Coach Tyson and Coach Chase. And, Tom, I think he was all over his back.
Man, Allen.
You know, when Jeremiah's 6'7", you got to be all over.
You got to be on his back.
You know, that kid isn't but 5'10".
Yeah.
So, I mean, simple math.
If he's up there as tall as he is, you know you're on his back.
If you're behind 6'7", you've got to grab his hand. So, great throw in there by Dorsey. Maybe we'll come back to that. Good call by Coach Tyson. He'll see that and he'll come back to it.
Alan Wilcox is beating Lanier 50-6.
50-6.
Yep.
There's Stovall with a high punt. Fair catch. Ooh, that was close. Good job in there by Stanley to come up and get the fair catch. So, we'll take a break,
Tom.
Tom.
We'll take a timeout. There's 9:52 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in 17
Thank
seconds.
you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
All right, man. There's something we started this week, man.
I
Kerry.
got pecan pie in my mouth.
That's why I come back. There comes London. I think that's going to be called back for holding, Tom.
I think you did that on purpose.
I did.
Smash mine to come back when I was chewing on the pie.
Does the battery, do you still hear the TV?
No. Why are you whispering? They can hear us.
Don't make sense, does it?
No.
Hey. Yeah, like I'm talking like you're the only one can hear me. And
Yeah,
we're
you're
live.
whispering to me while we're live here.
All right, that was a holding call. Big play for the Indians. No, they're just.
What'd you do to it, Al?
I don't know. I couldn't get them muted. I don't think the batteries went dead. There's a little counter, and he's going to pick up 6 yards back, so it'll be 2nd and 9, Tom. There it is. You fixed it, man. What was it?
Nothing.
Just wouldn't work for me.
Just wasn't working for you. You complained too
I
much.
seen Thomas and Taylor on it. They're soaked. Look like they've been swimming.
Yeah.
They're hot. I don't think they knew water boys had to work as hard as this bunch does.
They don't mind it, man. Them boys
The home
love it.
games, it's not that bad. On the road, see, we take our water with us.
Yeah.
So that's what makes
That's
it bad. All right, the Indians. Wing T formation, they're going to run the lead right up the middle with Big Lundy, and he's bruising and driving.
6 stepped up and met him, Allen, and stopped him. Oh, Zach Smith? No. Who's number 6 for us?
Number 6 is Grady. That's going to be Grady.
Okay.
He picked up, let's see, Tom, he's going to be just short. They're going to say 3rd, and it's going to be 4 yards. Big down here for the Indians. They need to get one more first down and try to flop the field for the Panthers. Let's see what he's going to call here. I think he's going to run the ball, and if he gets 3 yards, he might even go for it down here.
Yeah, I think they'll go for it.
They break the huddle. They got a tight end right, an overload right,
come
and
on.
that going to get. But the Panthers did not jump. They bumped, did not jump. He's
Yeah,
going
and
to
he
drive.
got
Look
it,
out!
Allen.
He cuts back, and he's going to fall. He picks up 5 yards.
First down.
Lundy was hit. We hit him at the line, Tom, but just a great job of running.
DJ Lundy on the carry and on the stop, number 71.
Lundy's getting close to 100 yards, I think,
Got
now,
to be,
Tom.
Allen.
He had 80 at the half.
Yep. And you can see up there, Allen, there's 8 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And we've just been back and forth. Nobody can quite score.
And nobody has completed a pass yet, I don't think, Tom.
No.
There comes the scissor play back the other way. Number 3, he can fly, Tom.
He can.
Number 3, you can tell by the way he runs. Jamal Polk. It's the second time and man, that is a nasty play. That scissors, what is, they get the flow going to the left, and it gets the defense going with them, and they do a reverse handoff back to the right. And they picked up several yards there on that corner. Great blocking out there on our corner.
Yep.
Number 3 just with them Jets kicked it on. So that's going to be, they're calling that second one.
Allen Pearson is getting beat by Charlton 14-6.
And that is a
At
great
halftime.
game.
Yep.
And I think that's in Atkinson County.
I think so. Miss Gail and Mr. John Hughes from Lake Sinclair. They're
Gail.
watching. Usually they're at the game.
That's right. I love Miss Gail. School teacher.
You don't
when
like
I was
Mr.
in
John?
it. Yeah, I
like
love
Mr. John's a good fella. What you got against Mr. John?
Miss Gail could talk me into being in every homecoming parade. I dressed up like a bumblebee. I mean, Alan,
so she
she'd
could
say,
get
Alan,
you to do anything
picture
she
this.
wanted.
Yeah, just picture
this. I wish I could have seen you dressed up as a bumblebee.
I had a bumblebee suit on. All right, there we go. That wasn't Lundy. I think that was 24, Tom. Let me see. 22.
22. We hadn't called his Eric Anderson.
There'd be Sean McCall at the game. You'd see a bunch of Panther fans looking around. And a shot. I know them all. I just don't know their names.
3rd down and 14 for the Indians.
You ain't heard from your mama and daddy. I know they're watching out there.
Yeah, I know that. Well,
we give them a shout out to start the game. Probably. All right, Irwin breaks the huddle, and let's see. They put the ball on the dirt. 65 picks it up. I think the center snapped it early. So he's going to lose a yard or two. It looks like when the lineman is down, Tom. Is that a back? 65.
65, that would be.
Twisted his ankle.
Jalen Billingsley.
And, man, he has done a great job blocking tonight for the Indians. I think the snapper just snapped the ball on one. He snipped it on one.
He snipped it on one. And it was supposed to go on 2.
And if you're a lineman, that caused you to get just hit. You're not sitting there. Eric Lutz did that one time, snapped the ball on the wrong count. Got us all killed.
And 13 for Irwin County.
All right, but that's going to bring up 4th down. That was big. So the Indians come on the field. They're going to punt now.
Panther fans are fired up, Alan. The Panthers are fired up. So
there's a snap.
They're going after it. Good high punt.
It is a high punt. Let's see what Moorhead's going to do. He lets it hit, and it bounces back.
Good Panther bounce. Going to be on, the 42, 43-yard line. All right, Alan, we'll take a break. We'll be back in 17 seconds.
Jerry J's is the best Boston butts and ribs around. Meat so tender and tasty that it practically melts in your mouth. We have a variety of home-cooked meals and the best breakfast in town. And don't forget about our barbecue sandwiches. Jerry J's can cater your event and looks forward to serving you in Homerville, Waycross, and Douglas. Oh yeah, if you can't make it to the game, drop by Jerry J's in Homerville to watch the game live on Creekbox TV while you enjoy one of the many items on our menu. Go Panthers!
1st down and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on
Well, Tom, we was just talking about your mom and daddy. And I think
Mama
they had
called
some
Mr. Berry to get
technical difficulties out there at the house, and they got him. Daniel does it. Man, if he can talk me through it, he can talk anybody through it. Good defense in there by the Indians. This has turned into a defensive half, it looks like, Tom.
Alan, I do want to let everybody know, I mean, gosh, I've probably got 100 text messages.
You're slacking,
man.
man.
Well, I mean, the game's 3-0. I mean, and it's there's not much time in between, and on a close game like this, it's hard for me to get everybody caught up. But
you're slacking,
in a few minutes. Well, you're the snipper.
Yeah.
But in a few minutes, we'll take a break, and I'll try to get everybody caught up. Yeah, we appreciate everybody's text messages. Half the time, that's what makes the games interesting.
Right, man.
You know?
We
appreciate all the fans that are watching.
All right, here comes the Panthers. We're in the single wing to the right. I think we moved. Jeremiah moved. I think that's going to back it up. That's going to make it 2nd and 14 now. So, Tom, here's you a chance. It looks like we might be taking a little break from play. You can get called up.
To it right here. All right, shout out to Michael Walker from his Aunt Kendra. Elizabeth Hill and the Band of Pride. Creek Boxing, watching from Athens. Cherish Caitlin and Felicia Smith. Heather Felicia Smith. Hold on. Misty Corbett wants to know why I'm going to bust her out. She says, I know she's 29. Interception. God,
that
right to
same
him.
play, Tom, you know, he almost got that's number 1.
Number 1 for Irwin County, Jamori Colson.
He's sitting there looking, and I don't know if
I think number 1 twisted his ankle, didn't jump high enough or something. I don't know right there, but
I don't know who Tresman was throwing it to, either the wide out or the short.
Right
was
there.
It number 1?
Yeah. And it looked like he twisted his ankle as he tried to jump and went through his hands. He just couldn't.
Man, that's Irwin. This is a big play here now, Tom.
Yep.
Because we can kick a field goal to tie it, so this could be big right here. The Panthers, you see Coach Dickerson shouting for his defense to get out there.
I think they're going to go for the extra point.
Panthers will line up. Just a great, they almost had a play like that in the first half, Tom. Same one, number 1.
Yep. We need a wide right here.
Oh, there's the kick, and he's going to be right down the middle, Tom. Yep. So Irwin's going to take a 7-3. Somebody, one of the Panthers.
Maybe he's hurt.
Is he cramping? That's Miguel. Yeah, that's Miguel. Well, Tom,
we'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life, and I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Subway, the Corner Pantry, and the Argyle Food Market are locally owned by Mr. Nick Patel, who thanks the Clinch County Homerville communities for all their support. Subway, located on West Dame Avenue in Homerville, is the go-to place for nutritious, healthy food. Remember, Subway provides catering platters to feed all your hungry friends and relatives and to meet all your tailgating needs. Don't forget to drop by the Corner Pantry in Homerville.
All right, Tom. My, oh my, how one blink of an eye things change,
just
brother.
That quick, but it can go the other way just that quick, too.
The Indians do it on defense, 7-3. They're the first ones to get a touchdown, and you can see all the Irwin fans across the video now. Get on the ball. It rolls. Panthers will have great field position at the 40, but D'Antonio was waiting on it to get to him. All the fans from Irwin County standing up over there now, Tom.
Yeah, I bet Clinch is too, though.
Yeah, it's fixing to get loud in here. Panthers need to put together 2 first downs anyway to flop the field back. We need a touchdown. We have drove down there once. Irwin has been inside our 10 twice. But yet he just had an interception, took back for about 50 yards, Tom. CJ's looking on, saying, let's get in here and let's just start back and do what we do. Tresman's touched the ball 3 or 4 times, and he's probably got 50 yards. So we might have to start feeding it to him a lot, Tom. Panthers break the huddle. They're wing to the right, and that's what we're going to do. Give it to Tresman up the middle. He's going to make one, miss him. He drags him. He's going to pick up 5 yards.
Good running, though, Allen.
You know, we're probably going to have to let Tresman rest on defense a little bit.
Yep. Looks
sure
like he picked up 4 yards.
That's right. So, and what's bad, man, with Irwin being so good, you just can't play offense. You got to play defense because you can't sleep on them. There's their fans. They're all excited. Panthers break the huddle. Got wing to the right, tight end to the right. We're going to run the sweep to the right. D'Antonio steps up, dives over, and he's
up another 2 or 3 yards.
Big third down here. It's going to be 3rd and 4, Tom. We need to at least pick up 3 to have a chance to go for it. Now we'll be at midfield. Coach Tyson's going to call here. Irwin has done a great job with the counter. Moorhead's got 4 or 5 touchdowns this year just running the counter. Irwin's corners are doing a great job to keep us from running that counter. Here we go, same formation. We bring the receiver in tight this time, wing to the right. There's the snap to Tresman right up the middle, and he's going to bust through that. Give it to him, feed him, feed him the ball.
He is stopping.
You know, use him. That's 5-6 yard good play call in there right up the middle, right behind CJ and Turkey and Langston, the heart of that offensive line with Dozier and William.
And Alan, I do think that this is the first time all year that Clinch has been down.
Yeah.
Been behind, 7-3.
And we are late in the 3rd quarter. Panthers break the huddle. They send 2 receivers out to the left. Still have a wing to the right. Got number 30 in as a blocking back. That is Gordon, Juwan Gordon. Tresman fakes the handoff. There he goes. Good block out there by Jeremiah. Tresman cuts it back. Oh, he loses the ball out of bounds. I think it went out of bounds. Did he have possession before it went out of bounds? Good block by Jeremiah. Tresman trying to move the ball over to the other arm. And it is 1st down Indians. That's 2 turnovers for the Panthers tonight. No, there's 1 apiece now, Tom. Tresman knows it's.
He threw the interception. Had the interception, now the fumble.
Get him some rest over there because we're going to need him. I mean, it's still early. We're moving the ball. We're just making the mistakes we talked about, Tom. We hadn't made them all year.
That's right.
And it's not just us making them. Irwin's making us make them. So Irwin's got excellent field position at their own 33 and a half.
Yeah.
They come out in a wing T formation with the wing to the right, split backs in the backfield. Here comes the deep pass. He's looking. He's going to throw deep downfield, wide open. Number 1, he's going to catch it at the 5, touchdown. 1 play. 1 play, number 1 for them, Tom. And that is Jamar Colson. It is 13-3 now. That's the mistakes. Boom.
You know, both of their touchdowns, one's from a fumble and one's from an interception.
That's right. 2 turnovers. The crowd on Irwin's side, they are hyped up. You can feel them shaking all the way over here, Tom. You see them. They are excited. It's 13-3. 1 play, and we knew that. We kept talking about his first pass that's been completed tonight.
Yep.
And it was a 60-yard touchdown bomb.
It was a perfect pass, Alan.
It was. I mean, it was beautiful. He never had to slow down. I mean, it was laid right there. An extra point is up and good, Tom, and that's going to make it 14-3. Irwin is up. So,
yeah, Alan, it was good. We'll get ready to receive the kickoff, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
And the Argyle Food Market and pick up all the items you need at the best discount prices in Clinch County. Nick Patel says, "Go Panthers!"
All right, Tom. Looking, you see Irwin's side is hyped up, and they got a right to be. They have the Panthers have to do something on this drive here. We're still in the 3rd quarter. So there's still plenty of time. Number 2 Irwin is ahead of number 1 Clinch 14-3. Kind of like the game last year in Irwin. You know, Clinch led early, but Irwin come back in the second half,
right.
and I think they end up beating us 21 or 24-12 over there in Ocilla.
Third quarter's got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
So here come the Indians. He's going to pooch it, little onside kick, and we'll fall on it. Dorsey will. Panthers have excellent field position at their 45.
All right, Alan, let's see what the Panthers are going to come out and do with it. Clinch's offense has been on the field a lot tonight because, or not tonight, but this third quarter, because they're driving, then we threw an interception for a touchdown, then we're driving again, make a fumble, one play, touchdown, now we're back out there on the field. The offense is getting worn out.
And Tresman's ran the ball 3 times for 50 yards. Even on the fumble, Coach Tyson saying, get in there. We got to have you, son. So, the little play that Coach Tyson's called where Tresman either hands it, like the read option that he's run, that's where Tresman just run the ball. That has been a great play for the Panthers tonight. Panthers break the huddle. We got 2 receivers to the right and wing to the right. Everything is to the right. There's the snap. It's going to go to Tresman. He cuts up the middle, makes one miss, and he's going to lean forward. That's hard running, Tom.
Yep.
Just helmet comes off number 4 there. That's Lundy's got to come out of the game for one play. That's how hard they're hitting. The helmets are coming off.
And Lundy, we keep talking about Lundy's a big old kid, but, he's playing both ways.
Yeah, that's right. He's playing on defensive line. So, he's, Irwin's got 3 or 4 kids that's going both ways. And it's
big
hot.
number 90 right there.
Yeah, he's a house.
Number 90 is Kevon Carver.
Panthers break the huddle, wing to the right. There goes Grady up the middle. He makes 1-2 miss.
Almost picked up the first down. And you can see Tresman back there, Alan.
He's tired,
he's
hands on his
out.
hip. Yeah, it's just hot, Tom. It's hot. No, this is the first time the Panthers have been tested all year. And Irwin's doing a great job. Big down here for the Panthers. 3rd and 2. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Panthers need a score. We need at least a field goal on this drive. Break the huddle. We got wing to the right. There's the snap to Tresman. He's going to take it up the middle. He's got the first. He's trying to spill it. And he goes down. He'll have the first down. Oh, we got one pushing late. CJ good job by CJ to keep his composure. 21 come up and man, that's football. They get excited. That's how you play. Referees letting them play. I like that.
So we got to be smart. We can't have any more penalties,
That's right.
Alan.
No. First down, the clock will stop. They'll set the chains, and they'll crank it. I wonder if Coach Tyson will start. If we score here, everything's just like he wants it to be. Panthers break the huddle. They got tackle over with the wing to the left. We're going to run, and we put the ball on the dirt. Boy, I almost lost it again. We were coming back with the counter to Moorhead, and it might have been there for the first time. Bad exchange between D'Antonio and Moorhead. Wonder if we lost. We did. We lost 1 yard. We're under. At the end of the quarter, we're going to go to Coach Carroll. So y'all hang out, and we'll see what he says.
Alan, Irwin texted me and said, "Can y'all really live stream weddings?"
Man, we
asking
can do
for
it,
a friend. Yeah, Irwin, we can do it.
We faked the thing. Good job by Irwin. They own D'Antonio, and man, just some hard hitting in there. I mean, hitting hard. And that's going to be the last play of the third quarter, Tom.
Yep, we'll get ready to go to Tim down on the sidelines.
All right, so we're at the end of the quarter. We're taking it to Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
All right, Panther fans, 3 quarters in the books. Third quarter was not friendly to us. With a couple turnovers turned into 14 points for Irwin. Got the ball in good field position. Just going to have to get a sustained drive and just whittle away at the lead. Fourth quarter is going to be big condition-wise. It's been a hot night, and everybody's been giving everything they got. But, still have faith in our Panthers. Everybody's back at full strength from what I can tell. We just got some kids that are a little bit tired. We'll hydrate them and get them ready. Back to Alan and Tom.
All right, good job by Tim down there, and he's right, Tom.
Hold the remote, I'll turn it up. There
I
you
can't.
go.
Did it work then?
Yeah, I think so. No.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses is our business. We can help with accounting, tax, and audit services. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We're your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll. Adam will tell you how Burt CPAs can help you.
All right, Tom. Referee's over there talking to the Irwin head coach. He's calling his players over. I think what they've done, he's telling them to shut their mouths. The Whitecap went to Coach Dickerson and said, look, they were starting to mouth off, Tom.
Yep, that's right.
Both sides. So great job by Irwin's coach and Clinch's coach to kind of calm the players down. Big game here in Region 2A. Panthers 3rd and 12. Dorsey takes the snap. He's throwing it up.
Just throw it up.
Up. Oh, and tipped. D'Antonio was trying to get to it. Good throw by Dorsey. He had it in the area. I thought that might have been Jeremiah. Great defensive play by the Indians, number 17, Tom. So that's going to bring up 4th and 12. 11:51 to go in the game now. Panthers are down. 2 possession, 14-3.
Well, we've got a long fourth quarter ahead of us, Alan, but
now you can believe we're fixing to get to see Lundy and Stanley.
yes, sir.
Irwin is fixing to lean on the run and try to chew up some of this clock.
All right, we need one of Stovall's
Man,
great punts right here that
inside
he's
the-
capable of, inside the 5.
Yeah. I don't know if he, boy, I thought they were screaming
Ooh,
high
that's good.
punt. Fair catch at the 10, and he'll be about the 11, Tom. I thought we might have left a second early. Great coverage down there. Big Austin and Langston. And DeMondre and Miguel hustling down the field. All right, here it comes. Irwin.
All right.
Don't need no
Clinch
mistakes
has
down
got
there.
to stop them because, I mean, the way Irwin's defense is playing, and I mean, it'd be really tough to come back if they scored again. I mean, right now it's in reach, but
We had 3 possessions in the third quarter.
Yep.
And all 3 of them ended with a punt, I think. No, and then a pick 6
Yep.
with one of them. And then
One
a
of 'em was a fumble.
turnover, and then a punt. All right, Irwin's in the wing tee. They're going to run that little counter back to Stanley, and he's going, look, he's spinning. Look out. He's going to the races. He stiff arms one.
Yes.
Moorhead's trying to get him, and he's going to force him out of bounds into the sideline. One of the coaches hope he's all right. Great stiff arm there by Stanley on number 13. That is Simone, or Simon's what you say, into a coach. Hope he's all right. He gets up, he's ready to
He's
go.
ready to go. Fired
Great
up.
job. Hardest hit I've seen all night. Hey, we're glad to
he's
see
trying
him
not
up.
to-
Man.
He's trying not to rub it, but that man's hurting.
He won't hurt till
All
he
right,
gets
we got
home
a face
tonight.
mask against the Panthers.
That's
Alan.
15 more yards, Tom. Oh, Irwin just leaning
And the
on the
wheels
Panthers.
are falling off.
Yep. Irwin, that just the Panthers are give out, Tom. They are leaning on the Panthers. That's going to add 15 to it. That's going to bring it on down. We got one Panther down. That is Tresman. Dehydrated. He's give out, looks like, Tom. You had D'Antonio's was give out at right at halftime.
that's right.
So, you know, and man, usually, and go back to when I played, you have a game like this. What's good about this game, I mean, you want to win if it's picking up pine cones or playing marbles.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
There's tomorrow. It's not the last game of the year, and we've proven that twice with Irwin. So this will make us better. It'll make both teams better. So when you're at the top, you always got that bullseye on your back, and Irwin's hit us in that bullseye. It started with them getting off the bus, Tom. They were all business when they got him,
that's
brother.
Right.
First down and 10, Irwin County.
Irwin breaks the huddle, and they got two big backs, both of them over 200 pounds, and that line of Irwin's blocking. There they go with Big Lundy. We got, let's see what happened. They're stopping the play.
Timeout, Clinch County.
Timeout, Clinch. Coach Dickerson wanted a timeout.
All right, Alan, if they're going to take a timeout, we will too. We'll be back in 27 seconds.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
Let me hold.
All right, Tom, we're back. Coach Dixon called a timeout, wanting his defense to get their second win and catch up here. Irwin's loaded up the line now, double tight end, one receiver out to the right and a wing to the right. Big Lundy, the fullback, behind him. He's going to fake it. He's going deep again, and Panthers had covered the deep man. That was that little waggle route. Good coverage in there by the Panthers.
Yep.
They're up 14-3. That'll stop the clock.
All right, Alan, is there the schedule in the?
Got to be in the program. It's somewhere in there. You just got to have to go through every page. There's
patience to do that.
Little Winston's sister.
And Marcy McQuigg, that's David's sister. Her name's not McQuigg now. She's married, but I don't. But that's
You like me.
yeah.
All right, we're going to fake. There's the end around to Stanley. Good job by the Panthers. He bounces out. Miguel was there. And the Panthers hit him, so he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Big Craig coming in there. Good job by Miguel to stay home and recognize that. Did you find it?
I quit. I can't find it.
Third down and 12 for the Indians.
And you got me wanting to look for it and talk at the same time. Panthers have a good program this year. They're all, instead of, I remember
28th is not next week, but the next.
Oh, we're open that week.
No, we're not. We're open the 5th.
I know we got Wilcox next week. Wilcox. All right, here comes Irwin. 3rd and 12. Panthers trying to hold on here. Keep them from adding any points. Irwin's looking now. Irwin's going to take a timeout, Tom. And while them take a timeout, that'll give us
Time to look at the schedule. We'll be right back.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
All right, Tom, we're back. Tom going on vacation. I told him I'm going to call defects. Youngin's going to miss so many school.
They all got straight A's, though.
Yeah, well.
Take after your daddy.
There's Jonas and the Fortner, little Fortner on the right.
No, on the left.
Yeah, on our left, but Jonah's right.
That's a good way to recover.
that's you right there. Your other right.
Your other right.
Shot. None of the Panther fans is. Man, still a great game. 14-3. 2 big plays, Tom.
Yep.
2 turnovers. Has been 14 points. That's the difference of the game. Well, all 17 points have been scored off turnovers.
Yep, that's right, Al.
3rd and 12. They're backing up. They're going to run a little tunnel screen into Lyman. Oh, big 75. If he don't touch that ball, Tom, he might walk in the end zone. 75 knocked it down before it got to the receiver. So the Panthers, that's going to bring up 4th and 12. And they're kind of in no man's land here on the 35. Tom, if you punt it, it's only a 15-yard punt if it goes into the end zone, which, I mean, I would punt it. I know he's going to, you would think. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Yep, as Moorhead will go back. We need a good return here, buddy.
Yeah, we need to get him stretched out down on those sidelines.
Panthers are setting up their punt return. We're going to set back and block. Good punt. It's going to fall down at the 10, hit, and roll out of bounds at the 6, Tom. 94 yards away, brother.
Yep. All right, Alan. Well, we'll go to break. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, Tom, we're back. Nope, we're doing another. The Panthers call another timeout. We got one left now, Tom, but I guess we'll go
10
back.
10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses is our business. We can help with accounting, tax, and audit services. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We're your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll. Adam will tell you how Burt CPAs can help you.
All right, Tom, sitting there talking about what this game really does. It puts the other team on the opposite side of the bracket most of the time.
Yep.
We're going to run the jet sweep. Oh, and boy, just did great job by the Indians. Almost to safety. That was all on D'Antonio there. They had him behind the end zone, and he did all he could to get out to the 2. He'll lose 4 or 5 yards, Tom.
That's going to be second, 13?
Yep. Well, we need 10 yards to at least get Stovall some breathing room. What Coach Tyson's going to call here. Panthers break the huddle. Everything is falling into the Indians' TP right now. That's going to put 2 receivers out to the right. There's the snap. To Dorsey, they almost get him in the end zone. He's going to scramble out to the 4. So we're right back to where we started at. 3rd and 10 now. Everybody knows you got to throw it. So, I mean, what can you do? We need a positive. We need about 5 yards here to get enough room for Stovall. Panthers break the huddle. They got wing to the right. Dorsey's looking. There's the snap to Dorsey. He's looking. They're going to get the rush on. He cuts up. He's going to run it again, and he'll pick up 4 yards.
And get Stovall a little bit more room, Allen.
Yep, he's at the 9, so that's going to be about 4th and 7 for the Panthers.
4th down.
And that clock continues to chew away.
4th down and 7.
We want to remind everybody that next week we'll be traveling to Rochelle, Georgia, Wilcox County. So y'all tune in. Pregame will start at 6:30, and we'll run right into Coach Carroll doing some interviews right into the game. All right, Stovall is standing about 5 yards deep in the end zone. Snap, good. He steps to his leg, almost got blocked. Done a great job. I think they might have look at that kick from the end zone all the way down to the 30-yard line, Tom. That's
Stovall's that
60-yard punt.
Stovall's done a great job all year.
61 yards. I think they roughed the punter. It's going to be an automatic first down for the Panthers.
Alan.
Great job. You know, Stovall's smart. Not only is he a good ball player, he's a good actor.
Man.
Great job. They touched him, and he looked like somebody shot him out the bleachers over here. Great job, which they did get on him. All right, that gives us a little room now. It makes Coach Tyson, he can breathe a little bit better now with this. We have got to get some points on the board, Tom, quick. Whether it's a field goal, we got to make it one possession. 14-3. We're under 8 minutes now to go in the game. Irwin has come to Clinch County and have just dominated the game tonight. They have done a great job. There's the snap. We're going to run the sweep to Tresman. They get him behind. That's how you tackle him without getting run over. You get him from behind. Good job by number 8 for Irwin. He run him down, Tom.
Number 8 is a Cam Ward.
From the backside.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11.
Clock ticking away, 2nd and about 9. No, they said we lost 2 yards, 2nd and 12. Panthers break the huddle, walk up to the line. Clock ticking, wing to the right. 2 receivers, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Dorsey backs up, he's gonna throw a jump ball to Jeremiah, and he got it, taking it away. Just jumped up, you can see right here, Dorsey puts the ball there. Jeremiah 6'7", and the great,
through his hands,
number 12 just jumps up and takes it away, Tom. Gabriel Binyard, great job. You know, he's 5'10", let's see, was there a flag? Nope.
First down and 10, Irwin County ball on the 49-yard line.
Well, Coach Winston's out on that defense. It's a turnover. I mean, it's a good play by Irwin. I think Coach Dixon, they're going to water them down, Tom. So we'll
for the water.
Yeah.
And so that gives us time to take a break, Alan, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
All right, Tom, the referees give them a water break. Thomas and Taylor comes to the sideline. They've had a long night tonight. That's the 3rd turnover tonight for the Panthers. Irwin has 1 and the Panthers have 3, and all the points have been generated off turnovers. Here come the end of you see their line. Their line is, probably a little bit bigger than the Panthers. They run the wing T with the split backs. And they are going to throw the waggle. They're sending everybody deep vertical routes. And the coach told him, if they're covered, do not throw the ball, son. Run out of bounds.
Eric Anderson, 2nd down and 10.
And I think that's what they did. The only good thing for the Panthers, that'll stop the clock.
Going to be 2nd and 10, Allen, and
they're on the Panther 49-yard line.
I mean, they've got to make them go 3 and out right here.
The Panthers have 1 timeout. You can look for a run here. I'd bet the house on the run. They break the huddle with the tight end and the wing to the left. And that's what they're going to run. The little counter back to number 3 does a great job. If he ever breaks it, You know, it's not but 2 yards, but that's going to run another 40 seconds off the clock.
Yep.
3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 on the play, 3rd down and
I look for him to run it again and do another punt, Tom. They're milking it, letting it run down. Letting it run down. Getting close for getting a delay. Here comes Smith, quarterback for Irwin. He comes over, gets up under a center. 1 back set. He's going to run that arc motion, and he's going to throw it deep downfield again. Good coverage in there, and that'll stop the clock. I don't understand that. I'd have run if I'd been him. I'd have milked that clock down some more. 5:49 to go, and it's 4th down. I'm sure some of the Irwin fans are saying, run it. They're wanting that clock to run. There'll be a convoy of Indians back to Osceola blowing the horns.
Yes,
they're going to be excited. And they have a right to be. They have come to Homerville. A lot of teams can't come to Clinch County and win. But they have done it.
They came over here and taken care of business.
Oh, high snap. Good job by the punter to get it down. Moorhead's back. It's going to hit about the 23. It's going to roll inside the 20 down to the 17. So the defense comes out and they hold them. We're going to give the offense another chance. Irwin's defense has just hit the Panthers in the mouth.
And they just stopped it.
You know, we fumbled the ball, but you know, a lot of them hits cause you to fumble, Tom. I mean, we
and the guys are tight. Tresvant fumbled the ball. He's just worn out.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been playing both ways. And then, like you said, it's not like, I mean, he hadn't had a break.
No.
I mean, when you're playing linebacker and running back, I mean, every play you're blocking or getting hit.
Well, you can tell by their body motions. The linemen, they're tired. I mean, it's 2 great teams playing. Irwin's got a great team. Snap goes to Tresvant. He's going to cut it up. They hit him, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. And there is a flag. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty against Osceola. Pushing. Number 1 is getting. He's trying to tell him, what are we doing? We got a lead. Why would you do that? That's uncalled for. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Indians. Nope, let's see. It might be against Panthers are backing up. That is going against the Panthers, yeah. I thought it was going against the Indians.
Well, Indians, we must have done something, and the Indian player pushed ours, right. And I thought that's what the.
Usually the second man's the one gets caught. Personal foul against the Panthers. 2nd down, and I think we got to get to Argyle to get a first. Tresvant has his thumb taped up. I don't know how he can throw with that. Maybe that's the reason he hadn't thrown much. There's a snap. They just flood. I mean, everybody knows Tresvant's going to get it. And we pick up 2-3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe 14. Tresvant's helmet comes off. He's got to come out. He slapped big 79 on the head, said, good job. 79 has played a great game for the Indians. That is Ramont Edge. Clock chewing away now. 3rd and forever. Indians smell blood in the water.
Yeah, they do.
They got 11 in the box. 10 in the box. He'd pick up a bad snap. He's trying to get out the end zone. It could be a safety, and we lose 7 more. We're back down to under 100 yards of offense probably now. We have lost the last 2 possessions about 25, 30 yards, Tom.
We what, 4th and
Argyle.
25. Yeah. Argyle.
Yep.
All right. Calling on Stovall one more time.
Yep. You will not see Irwin throw the ball again.
No.
I'm telling you. 3:50 to go.
And we've got, what, one timeout left?
Yeah, we got one. And Irwin will not rush here. If I'm the coach, I say, nope, just let him punt it. Stovall is 6 inches from the back of the end zone. Good snap by Langston. They don't rush like it did. Stovall's going to kick it out. Nobody back deep. Not smart. Just let it roll, and it's going to roll. A decent punt.
Roll out at the, 48 and a half. And they've got good field position, Alan.
Yep. You're fixing to see some just flat run right up the middle here.
Yep.
They might run that scissors play. Now, you know, if it's Irwin, they would love to score one more time.
One more time, just on principle.
You know, and look, man, Irwin's come over here. They got off the bus. They've done a great job. All year, they have circled this game. Because
they've watched film after film after film.
The Panthers went to Irwin last year for the state championship game and won, and that's put a bad taste. And Irwin has taken, there he goes. I told you, off to the races. He is gone, zigzagging, and he can run, Tom. Look at here. Just great blocking in there. Number 3 takes it, Jamal Polk. He is a junior. They sealed the linebackers.
He was rolling, Alan.
Both linebackers wasn't even a factor in that play. Great blocking by the Indians. 20-3.
3 minutes and 16 seconds left. Well, I'll be able to get caught up on some
yeah,
text
man.
messages,
Get some.
Alan.
I bet you got some Indian shout-outs
yes,
to
sir,
make up
I
on.
do.
Here comes the extra point. We want to see Coach Carroll probably get with Irwin's head coach. He's going to be an exciting fella, I can tell you that.
Going all the way back there.
They're looking, they're sending one off. I think Irwin had 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, apparently he had didn't have a mouthpiece.
All right, Alan, Parker, Emmett, and Mitch still watching from Cartersville. Indians look great.
They do. They're getting ready for the extra point. They have got off the bus, and they have just been business the whole game. Snap, he's going to put it down, and it's right through the uprights. 21-3 now, Tom.
Bo Gators watching from Argyle.
Yep, that's what we had to get for first. I don't know the last time we've been shut out. Do you, Tom? When was the last time?
It's been a long time. Kenny LaShore said it looks like we need a lot more conditioning.
Yep, I agree with you, Kenny. It's been hot. You can see the Panthers are, you know.
Shout out to number 42, Marion McCray, from his mother, Erica.
42 at Irwin.
Shout out to 51. Let him play.
Let him play.
All right. Elizabeth Hill and the Band of Pride.
There's a shot.
Michael Walker from Aunt Kendra.
You see the Irwin fans. Had nobody from Irwin left yet.
No. Frankie Kaysen made it to Rankin. They're watching on the big screen and a big old bowl of ice cream.
I guarantee you. Getting ready for them Gators tomorrow, Frankie. Maybe we can stop the run tomorrow, brother. I don't know. Is little Allen up in Athens, Tom?
Nah. Oh, Bubba Clyde texted.
Bubba Clyde. Shout ahead. All right, here we go. Irwin lines up. They've squibbed it all night. Let's see if they'll do it again. Nope, this one he's going to kick deep and out of bounds. So let's see if we're going to make him kick it again or take it on the 35. He was kicking it to Moorhead. That's who you want to get the ball.
That's right. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left, 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irwin County on top, 21-3.
We are 3 possessions down.
Yep.
Tom. Look, Irwin's just come over here and they've manhandled the Panthers.
They have.
Offensively, defensively, every phase. We have won the punt game. That's what we have won. They've kicked as many points as we have with our field goal. They've kicked 3 extra points, so that's a push there. And the huddle. You got to throw the ball now. The bad thing is Irwin knows you got to throw the ball. And really and truly, Irwin should have another pick 6 on the board. It was that close. Panthers with the wing to the left. There's a snap. We're going to run it up the middle, and there goes D'Antonio. He's going to pick up a couple yards. Clock is running. And, you know, I understand that play. Coach Tyson's been, look, you're down 21-3. You hadn't scored a touchdown all night. I mean, you need to score one. There's under 3 minutes to go, but you don't want to throw another pick and make it 28-3.
Make it 28-3.
You know, you got to keep
just run the clock out.
That's right. Coach Tyson's doing a great job keeping his composure and live to fight another day. He'll throw it. Irwin, you see they got 10 in the box. There's the snap. We're going to throw it here. And, a high throw. We've tried that 3 times and
hit his hands and just
0 for 3 on that one, Tom.
Yep.
2 of them should have been a pick 6.
And that one near about went off his hands and
out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. 2:32 to go in the game, and it's 3rd and 8. See what we're going to do here. You know, the Panthers have fought hard. Coach Dickerson will have them up ready to play next Friday, and that's one thing about Coach Dickerson. I mean, we recover good. All our coaches do a great job. That's going to be legal procedure. Second one tonight, third one actually on that play. That's 2.
Make it what, 3rd and about 13?
Yep. Our coaches do a great job of recovering, Tom. Last year, same thing happened over in Osceola.
Yep.
We recovered, went back to Osceola, and won it all. So
now this is another time where we won last game. They won this game.
That's right. That's right. And Coach Dickerson will tell you he'll give this one to win that next one.
Yeah. Because there's a good chance we will meet again this year.
Region 2A.
And this will give the Panthers something to look forward to.
That's right. I told you at the beginning, it's hard to beat a team twice back to back. I mean, it is hard to do. Panthers break the huddle. 3rd and 13. We're coming in motion. Could have thrown another flag. We're going to roll it. Moorhead's running. He's going to get and drops the ball. It's been one of them games, Tom.
Yep. Which I think he recovered it.
Yeah, but we could have got the first down. I think if he holds on to the ball, just one of them games. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And
what about 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Are we going for it?
Yeah, you got to go for it. There's a minute and 40. The clock's running. They didn't give him that out of bounds mark. So Panthers just trying to make it look a little bit better than it is. Break the huddle. Clock's bleeding off. Just bleeding. There's the snap. Moorhead's going around the middle, and they get him behind the line. That's been all night. They have done a great job. This Indian defense, man, has
been playing a great game, and they've controlled the game.
Got to give Coach from Irwin and all their assistant coaches a shout out because they have done a great job. Coach Dickerson, Coach Tyson, Coach Rance Morgan, Coach Chase, Coach Red, Coach Tadpole, Coach Little Winston. I know I'm probably leaving somebody out, but they have done they'll regroup this weekend. They'll watch film Sunday and break down the mistakes, and they'll have them out here Monday, the Panthers, and we'll correct them, and they'll move on.
Yeah, move on.
That's a good thing. You don't have to. This isn't the end of the season.
Yeah.
So.
And they're just going to take a knee and.
You know, the Panthers have said we've won. Let's see, we won 10. Let's see, 11, 12, 13. I think we won 15 games in a row. This is our first loss in 15 games, Tom. So.
Well, wasn't our last loss to Irwin County?
It was over in Osceola a year ago.
Yep.
We come back to squeeze out 11 more wins, I think. on our way to a 6th state championship. But Irwin come to Homerville and got off the bus and
took care of business.
And they did. They've done a great job, and that's good to see. Both teams fought hard. They're going to meet up out there and shake hands. We're going to see if Coach Carroll can get with some of the coaches. Coach Dixon, a hard-fought night. The game tonight, Tom, was all about turnovers, brother.
Yep.
Every point was scored off turnovers tonight. We got Coach Carroll's going to try to get the coach from Osceola.
Thank you to all the Irwin County fans for making the trip to Homerville tonight. We hope you all have
We'll know here in just a second.
safe trip home. God bless.
I got to clean up, Alan.
Yeah, you got. Let's see. We're waiting. That's good to see, Tom. You know, look, regardless of what happens, if something happens to the Panthers and we get put out, that's what Creek Box is. We're rural Georgia, so we're going to be Irwin County fans. We want Irwin to win it if we can't. So they're trying to win their first title in a while. They played for it a couple of years ago, and they had one of them games that you just against Hawkinsville up in the Dome. They were 3 touchdowns better and just give one away. So, all right, so that's going to be it, Tom. So we'll be back next Friday. We'll be in Rochelle, Georgia. Y'all stay tuned to your Facebook page, and we'll let you know what's happening, Tom.
Yep.
I've enjoyed
all right,
it, brother.
I've enjoyed it too, Alan. We'll see y'all next week.
God bless.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1930.